All right, so let me give you a rundown of some of the wonderful moments, like when we were fighting a giant spider we were right outside of a town, and we had to like cross over this bridge, and this bridge was over like just a little small lake. There was this gigantic spider monster living under the bridge, and we were trying to fight it. And
man.
And Xander's character, he was like separated from the group. I can't remember why. He got separated somehow. And the spider monster was coming up to him, and he had to figure out what to do. There was a tree right there, near him. And he like carried a pot with him. He had a pot that he wore on his head all the time. So what he did is he went over to the tree with the pot, put the pot under the tree, and completely uprooted the tree because he rolled a natural 20. Like, uprooted the tree with the pot. And it hit the spider.
Oh boy.
Like it was nuts. And then he befriended the spider, and then he forgot about the spider. I don't think we ever saw the spider after the first town. Did we ever? I remember he called him Jaden. Did Jaden ever show up again? I can't remember.
I think so, but only briefly. Because everyone forgot about Jaden.
I can't remember.
Because fucking Athena was too concerned about getting people killed, and also Paul.
Did you tell Eden about Athena?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Like, during that spider encounter, Athena tried so hard to fucking murder that spider. Originally, Athena was naked, too.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, because she was fed up of, because she was a princess, right? And, she had all this stuff given to her. She was fed up of not being able to have a bath. There was water there, so she was going to go take a bath, and she had an invisibility spell, and that's what she used it for.
Yeah, so in the middle of the fight, or after the fight, that wore off.
Yeah.
So all the characters had to awkwardly stand in the, opposite direction, like she was going to take a piss or something.
Yeah.
It's great, because at least for me, I could feel that awkwardness, because I've been in similar scenarios, where someone's like, okay, turn around, and I'm gonna do this behind you. Okay. I'll do that. Just please hurry up.
Yep. Yeah. Did you tell him how she murdered Dacius's fiance?
I believe so.
Dacius forgot about his past life, so he forgot that she was his fiance. But you could tell that when they met again, he was very happy. Like, when he met her, he was genuinely considering, trying to rekindle their relationship. And Athena, who was being such a bitch that they put her in an ice cage so she could calm down for a bit, she broke out of the cage and murdered her.
Yeah.
Athena is... So, we tried so hard to give Athena an arc where she realizes how shitty of a person she was and tried to better herself. Short answer is, she never did.
Yeah, the last scene that Athena was in, she was becoming the queen. And, Dacius and Gander were so conflicted. Because on the one hand, they wanted to be nice to her. They were like, nah, you'll make a really good queen. And all that. But then, like they realized after, like, oh my god,
What have
You
we
know-
done?
maybe the demon wasn't like so bad. The king was an idiot, but like it was fun though. It
Oh,
gave
yeah.
us funny stories to tell
Oh yeah.
about her murdering people. Like, it's great because Athena, in terms of murdering people, was worse than Lashana.
Yeah, and Lashana's entire thing is that she murdered people because she was bored, and that's just what she found entertaining.
I think one of the funniest moments for me, I don't remember when it was, but like everyone was sad. And Athena's just like being Athena, and Lashana was like, can you not read a room?
Yeah,
Like-
I remember that. Oh,
That
I
was
wish
fucking hilarious.
I couldn't remember. I also can't remember when that happened because there were a lot of like emotional moments in that campaign. So our characters got sad a lot. I cannot
Yeah.
remember when that happened, but it was so good to have Lashana, who you would think would be the like, you know, the one who wouldn't care about any of this. Just telling her like, dude, do you not understand what just happened here?
I think it was after we had all like figured out that Gander was going to like fucking die.
Maybe. Yeah, that
I
might be it.
It was either that or God, I don't know. I just
So, yeah. We'll have to watch through the campaign one of these days. We'll have a watch party of just watching through all the old campaign videos.
I've never thought about that. That would be a great idea. And a big fucking nostalgia trip.
Oh, it would. Like, we were all in completely different places back then.
Oh my god, yeah. And this is largely because of like that campaign. I'm very nostalgic for that period of time, but I would not want to go back to it.
No, I wouldn't either. Like, again, I love that time. Just, I mean, basically, like, the D&D campaign, season 1 is like a time capsule of all, like, the nice memories from back then.
I think the thing that was so good about season 1 to me was just it was really fun.
Yeah.
With all of that shit that was happening, and I think the reason I have so many good memories of that time is because those good memories stood out a lot more, surrounded by a bunch of shit. Like, that D&D campaign, usually around that, I was pretty consistently having a bad time. And that seemed to be the same for everyone else. So,
It was just a nice place to just, like, unwind and, just be able to have some fun.
Yeah. And it also was just, like, a really engaging story.
Yes, I liked making it, and I loved having to, like, work around everyone's choices. Because that was the first time I had to, like, do that, really.
Yeah, you had some real fucking wild cards.
Yes. Yes, and I gotta say, Eminem it's getting there. I don't know if it will, or I don't know if it even can surpass season 1, but I think compared to every other campaign we've done, it's the closest of like reaching season 1.
Yeah, like it has pretty much. I'd say the only thing that it's lacking so far, because it has the charisma, it's intriguing. We have a pretty good set of characters, but the biggest two things about, or the big two things about season 1 was a lot of like character moments and a lot of adventure.
Yes, which mainly it's because that we're just starting out.
Yeah,
It's this campaign's got to get schmovin', which
yeah.
either today's session or next session will be the end of the Meccano arc, and we will go on to the Seed arc, which I'm very excited for.
Can't. Fuck Audrey. I don't know what's up with Xander.
Oh, dang.
I read the group chat and I'm happy I did.
Oh, I didn't even see that they posted anything.
Me neither.
Okay, so we can't play it. Aw, man.
I was about to tell everyone.
Damn. I mean, we could continue.
We still have Beep Boop car. So.
That is true. We do still have the Beep Boop car. It's just the only problem is that Emma had the phone number to call.
Oh my god.
Office Maximum, so if we do play without them, we're gonna have to find out some way they can convince Office Maximum to that, hey, we're the people who tried to call you.
We might be able to just go through the fucking home phone's call history, or whatever.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll work something out if Xander gets on.
You want me to message him?
Yeah. Can you send him a message? Just be like, hey, you still playing or what? Because I mean, we could play just the three of us, but since since we have like a big group now, I'd like to play with as many people as possible.
Yeah.
And we need to develop our car. He's only been in one session so far. We need him to drive through the mayor's office. I just imagine Xiphius like breaks through the wall to the mayor's office. And there's just the receptionist like all afraid, and he opens up his hood to talk. Can I speak with the mayor, please?
Yes.
Do you have an appointment? No, guys, do we have an appointment?
I
don't
schedule one.
Yeah, we don't. Sorry. Sorry about your wall, by the way. Could we just go up and see him?
Sure. Mr. Mayor, there's a talking car down here wanting to see you.
Oh, God.
So, I didn't want to be the guy to ask this, but how are we gonna get Xiphius up the stairs?
Elevator.
Use the elevator. I don't know how we're gonna fit in the elevator, but we'll figure it out.
We'll find a way. Dan,
No, Scarlet, you gotta put your side down, and I'm gonna lift my side up. We're gonna play it out like we're moving a fucking couch through a doorway.
Okay.
No, we could just ramp him off of something if we had to. Remember,
We're gonna build a fucking ramp outside so that we can drive into the mayor's office.
No, because Alexander can conjure things. He can make a spirit ramp.
Oh my god!
Yes.
I like to imagine that like he's pulling from like a spirit skate park.
There's. Oh no! There's like he pulls out some like hell skate park with the skater demon. He takes their ramp, and then 3 arcs later, the demon comes back for revenge.
You can't kickflip and then grind on all 45 of these rails. No, all 7 of these rail circles, representing each circle of hell.
I'm taking your soul.
Yeah, and also the ramp.
Yeah, and then we beat him, and he's. I'll make sure my dad comes and kills you. And it goes away, and our characters laugh. Then he comes back, and his dad is Satan.
Listen. My dad's the CEO of hell.
He's like he comes out of the hell portal and he looks just like a normal, like he's like a demon, but he's not even like really buff or anything. He's just wearing like a business suit and tie. He's like, son, I told you not to bother me while I'm at work. We have so many complaints about the heat down there.
No, instead of telling us, it's gotta kill us himself.
No, the problem has to be we have so many people excited about like having some amount of cold down there.
There
it's really hard.
Yeah,
it's really hard.
Yes, we do know, but that's okay because Audrey and Tessa aren't coming, so it's just the guys tonight.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm late. It's just to go to my mother's house, and I got back here, ate dinner, and had to use the toilet.
I see. That's okay. All right. So, okay, actually, this works better for what I wanted to do to start off this session, not having Audrey and Tessa here. All right. So, we begin the session at Tommy and Warden's house. Now, Xiphius is still parked in their driveway, and they have not seen Alexander all day. So, Tommy gets up.
Play like Super Mario 64.
So Tommy gets up. You know, he stretches out. He goes into the living room. He pours himself just some morning coffee really quick to wake him up. He turns on Warden, and now Warden did not know about that file getting deleted last night. In fact,
wait, hang on. Can you give me a recap of what I missed from the last time whenever I had to hop off early?
Okay, so what happens when you got off is, we went to Tommy and Warden's house and everything. They are keeping Alexander at their house. We will see where he is in just a bit.
Tell him what I did, though.
What?
Tell him what I did. Like, I'm not in the house.
Okay, yeah, okay. So Alexander has been digging, like, throughout the night. He dug himself a hole to sleep in like the backyard, but what everyone else does not know yet is he has been digging himself an entire underground home. So that's what
a shame. What a shame the car doesn't canonically know, so I can either run over it and crush him or just block the entryway.
So that was going on. Then Emma came over. And she revealed
for 30 minutes.
Yeah. she complained about the house for a very long time, which annoyed everybody.
Even me.
And Blue almost blew up part of the house because there was a fake plant in it.
I'm
And
still waiting to get Blue a fake plant for their birthday.
and
My
oh,
God,
that
do it.
okay. I mean, yeah, Blue. Okay, we'll have to set up when Blue's birthday is because they do have one technically.
Yeah, the 28th. Wait, hang on. Is Tessa's? Hang on. Is Blue's birthday canonically the same as Tessa's, or do they have different?
we have not established that yet, so I guess I'll have to ask them.
It's cold out here.
So then after that all happens, Tommy was looking through Warden's video files that the reporter that we saved in a prior session gave us. There were video files that she took because she reports about our group in the news. And one of those files had the fight with a clay monster that our group had to deal with earlier. Now, what Tommy did was he slowed it down, and at the very end, right before the clay monster was about to die, it took the form of Emma before it immediately died. And everyone was having questions about what that meant, what's going on. And they realized that, okay, this thing with Meccano and like the clay monster and everything, we're not sure if they're connected or what's going on, but we think we need to maybe get in contact with Office Maximum. Office Maximum is the most popular hero in the city. He is seen as the strongest hero of the city. And Emma revealed to everybody, not sure why she didn't do it earlier, that she somehow had the phone number to Office Maximum. So she dialed that in, and it rang up with the mayor's phone number. So our characters decided that tomorrow, which is, today in the campaign, that they would go and confront the mayor and try to figure out what's going on. So there you go. That's what you missed last night. Or last time.
Canonically last night.
Yes.
We can just say the key was out of my ignition during that time.
Yeah, he after flying for a bit, he had to rest up a little. That took a lot of exhaust.
Slapping doors is hard work for Soviet cod.
Oh boy. Okay.
Chevrolet.
So Tommy turns on Warden. Now Warden feels very off. He can't quite
boot into Windows.
Understand why he's feeling this way, but he feels like he's forgetting about something, but he doesn't know what. And Tommy sits down. He drinks his coffee. All right, Warden. So you think we could go back to that video? I can, I just want to watch that one more time before we go try to talk to the mayor. I still can't believe he's Office Maximum. That okay, all right. It's too early for this.
What video?
What do you mean? The video from last night? The one with the clay monster?
No. What are you talking about?
You mind if I just take a look in your files real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
And he opens up his files. He looks through the video files first. He sees that they're all gone. He goes to the File Explorer and he looks through all of their downloaded files. All the video files seem to have just disappeared. He checked the recycling bin. nothing.
Run, recover.
Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This happens all the time. We just gotta try to recover them. It's okay. It's alright. Warden, did you accidentally delete those last night or something?
I don't recall. I don't know what videos I would have been accidentally deleting.
They were pretty important. Do you know where Alexander is?
Digging a hole, I think.
And Tommy gets up and he goes to the window looking out to the backyard, and his eyes bulge out of his head. What started off as like a little rabbit hole, there's now a gigantic sinkhole that's basically the entirety of his backyard. And as he opens the door and like rushes out, there's like dirt steps leading down.
It's like
Warden-
one of these videos where like people build these houses and stuff out of like dirt and mud and stuff.
You're gonna want to see this. He runs back. He picks up Warden and he shows Warden the hole.
That's a lot of property damage.
They go down the steps and they hear some noise, and as they finally get down the steps, they see Alexander there sitting on a dirt couch with their TV hooked up, playing Mario 64 on Tommy's Switch.
I was about to ask.
What are you doing?
First of all, how did he get outlets and stuff down there to plug everything in?
Just don't think that he's magic. He figured it out. He conjured it.
Switch
It's fine.
He now
It's a-
Alexander.
He made a spirit outlet, and he's powering it with spirit electricity. It's fine.
TV that still has a charge, and the Switch is.
The Angelic Power Company.
Yeah.
Gavin, are you on your phone or something? You sound.
Yes, he is.
You sound like shit.
I know.
Yes, I know.
What are you doing?
I didn't even realize our TV was gone.
It's not what you think.
Well, it looks like you stole our TV and you made a house down here. What else am I supposed to think?
Well, how do you expect me to live in that shack?
Yeah.
Wait,
Were
So-
you a peasant? Didn't you say he was a peasant or something?
that's what I thought.
Okay, you know what? There's a lot going on this morning. I can't deal with this. Okay, we gotta prioritize here. We can deal with this whole thing later. Let's call Dan. Let's call Emma. Blue. I don't know. They'll show up eventually. Let's.
Emma might already be at school.
You're right. Okay. All right. Well. We'll wait for her. All right, we'll call Dan, and we'll get this figured out. So he climbs back out. He climbs back out, and he's walking past his windows when he hears what sounds like an engine, and he walks back and he lifts up the window, and there's Xiphias sitting right by his window. Oh, hey, morning. Do you mind, like, I don't know, maybe moving not right by the window?
Can I drive through the side of the house?
Yes.
Oh my god!
So Xiphias just drives forward and breaks through the wall.
Hang on. Should I roll to see how effective it is?
If you want to. I
Oh
swear
my
this
god!
is the first natural 20. Oh no!
Watch her get a 1 and just bounce off.
Oh no! Oh please! Oh dang it! I was hoping it was gonna be a 20 and the entire house just fall. Okay, so Xiphias decides that if he's right, he shouldn't be right in front of the window. That might look suspicious. So he'll just go into the house. So he drives forward, which takes out the wall, the windows, and like some of the lights, like hanging up, just fall over and break.
Is that any better?
And what were you trying to say, Eden?
I said only a 12.
I always knew superheroes caused a lot of property damage, but this...
Okay, alright, look, we'll get this all figured out. I need Dan
You know what?
here.
How about we go to Dan's house? How about...
Yeah, that sounds nice. Okay. Yeah, we'll get...
Dan's house.
The drywall wants to participate in your meeting. So let the drywall participate.
I see that, okay. And he walks it back outside for Alexander. Hey, Alexander, we're going on a ride. We're going for a ride. Please come back up here.
Tommy, I can edit images of this house and we can get this sold.
We'll work on that later. I cannot deal with this early in the morning.
I'll call a
Alright.
repairman, Jesus.
So Alexander Alexander comes back up, and they go in Xiphias, and
Good way to say that.
and Tommy pulls out his phone. He calls Dan. Hey Dan, yeah, can you give me the address for your house? Yeah, we need to talk about Office Maximum. Yeah, no, don't come to my house. No, please, no, just I'll tell you when we get there. And he hangs up. Okay, Xiphias, where is your GPS?
My bum.
Oh,
You have to reach it in the trunk. The GPS is in the trunk, right next to the bombs and my case of soda.
okay.
I can just bring up a GPS.
Okay, yeah, thanks. I don't want to go. Yeah.
I mean, I'm already in the trunk.
So you said you want Alexander to look in the trunk?
Like, I'm already in there.
Okay, so like Alexander has already like gotten out, and he's looking.
Like, as soon as we got in Xiphias, I just got in the trunk and not in the seats.
Okay, Alexander. Where is Alexander? Oh. Okay. All right. You know what? He's fine. He died once. I think he's okay.
I think you know.
So,
all right. So we need to go straight down Main Street for 100 meters.
I thought he was going to say we have to go straight, and then Xiphias was going to go straight through the other wall.
That's what I was planning on doing. I was planning on that. Hang on.
Roll again.
So we're going to go straight, and then he just floors it. He doesn't even let Warden finish.
Can you roll, please?
No. I know a way I can make this funny.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So we have to go straight down Main Street. Can I just drive straight, break through the other side of the house, and then just swerve around it and just not use reverse?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Can you roll? I want to have you roll just to see how much damage you do to the house.
Like 21.
Oh, please.
Once we're done with this, can I actually call whenever it's my turn again, can I just sorrowfully call the repair guy, but call way too loud, like the people a mile away can hear?
Yes. Uh-oh.
Definitely, you're probably not going to need to call the fucking repairman.
You gotta put it in again. You put owl roll 1d20.
Like, you're not even going to need to call the repairman. It's just going to be the fucking cleanup crew.
You gotta have your house back. You're not all living with Alexander.
That's actually what. Okay, so Xiphias floors it, drives through the other side of the wall. He drives through the stairs, and he's outside the house, swerves like completely around, and starts going through Main Street. And so Tommy thought that Emma's car was bad enough going going super fast. And yeah, Xiphias can't even dream of going that fast. But having his house destroyed that much, he just puts his head in his hands. He's just done.
Now can I call the repair guy?
Just tell me when we get there.
I'll tell you. Should I call the repair guy, sir?
Do whatever you want.
Hang on. Can I roll to see how loud the volume's going to be for the call?
Yes.
I want it to be like way too loud.
Yes. It's just a 1.
Gotta be like a -1.
Yes. They if it's a -1, they just hear static. Oh my god. So Xiphias has.
Oh my god.
Xiphias has not used the phone, like his built-in phone, in a very long time. Or actually, no, he hasn't used it at all.
I just missed out, and then I'm gonna put in 911 instead.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So he tries calling the repairman, but it goes off, and he's not sure who he called, but they're speaking in Spanish, and he cannot understand what they're saying.
Repair! House repair! I'm shaking my left hand wildly.
It's his door, like his door is opening up violently. And Tommy's about to fall out of the car each time.
Just knock the stop sign off.
Yeah, and there's some like police, and like they see this going on. Wait, isn't that the car from yesterday? I thought the Guardians handled it. You think we should take a look? I think they got it. And we cut back to Xiphias like swerving in between the traffic.
Yeah, Tommy, I think you, whenever we get to Dan's house, you should probably just take a break, relax.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'll play you some nice relaxing music.
I'll try.
Puts on.
Puts on through the
on.
fire and flames.
Yeah.
No, Zyphia's like instead of like actual lights, it's just mood lighting.
I'll figure out a way to make some money off that property and try and find us a temporary apartment.
No, it's gotta be like
The
Airbnb.
excavation project in the backyard might hamper that there, Warden.
Yeah, well, okay. He's already.
It's like an Airbnb.
He's got our TV. Maybe we can stay with Alexander. Alexander, are you cool with that? And as he says that, like they hit a bump and they hear like Alexander's head just bang on the top of the trunk.
Bonk.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
I almost want to open the trunk and see if he flies out, but I'm not going to do that. Like I'm a BS character, but not that much of a douche.
No,
Okay.
no, now I have to build a garage. Yes.
I think I might stay at Dan's house for a little while.
So after they get through all of that, they do make it to Dan's house, and Tommy, he kind of like almost falls out of Zyphia's, and he grabs Warden, and then he opens the trunk. Hey, Alexander, you all right? You look a little.
Guys, be right back.
All right. You look a little like your legs are broken.
Oh,
It's like a scratch.
that might be a problem.
It's just a flesh wound.
I'm like, that might be a problem.
You've got no arms.
Could you like can you heal that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just oh yeah. Yeah,
Don't-
can you yes, please.
Alexa, roll 1d20. 16.
Oh wow. All right. So, yeah, he the magic courses through his body once more, courses through his hand. He places it over his legs, and they heal right up, and he actually, like, out of the trunk.
Oh, shit.
And, then Dan opens the door. Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, guys.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, Scarlet.
Yeah. Hey, Warden. Oh, hey, Tommy, you look terrible.
Tommy,
I feel terrible.
Tommy and I have had a pretty rough morning. Tommy especially, because Tommy needs sleep.
And his house has been destroyed in 2 different ways.
That too.
Oh, well, you can always stay with me if you want. I mean, it's a little bit cramped, but, it'll do.
Guys, I had an idea.
I think
What?
Tommy will take you up on that offer.
So if the group were actually gonna stay like in my underground little house, I gotta build like a functioning garage for Zyphius.
Yes.
Zyphius!
So,
I'll just call you Beep Beep Car.
so, then Dan looks to Zyphius. Oh, hey, you're still here.
Yeah, should I try to call the repair guy again?
No.
Please don't.
Anyways,
What got
I
up
think
the
we should
computers
get to
with a
work.
USB port?
Probably some drywall.
It wanted to see how you're doing, okay?
I'm sure it did, Zyphius.
Hey,
Anyways,
where's Emma? I mean, I know, like, she's got her own life, but she's usually with you guys.
I kind of just figured she was at school. It's like, what, 9 a.m.
Oh, it's that late already? Man, time flies.
Yeah. Last night was a bit stressful. This morning wasn't much better, but
No, it wasn't. So, listen.
I take a picture of the house I built. Doug. Or like what Zyphius did to the wall.
Well,
Yesterday you were 14,000 years old, and today you already have a smartphone.
yeah. Yeah, we'll have to get him a smartphone.
what is this?
Yeah.
Another magical box.
Cool.
The one I was playing Mario on.
Yeah. Mario 64.
If only there was a Mario 69.
Mario VI IV.
I wonder when.
Mario XXIV.
I wonder when Mario 65 will come out.
I wish I was around to play the other 63.
Hang on. What's the Roman numeral for 50?
I have no idea.
I
Isn't
can't remember.
50 or something?
It's the Roman numeral for the number 50. L.
Oh, that's
right. Mario LXIV. Is this a new Lexus car model? New Lexus LXIV. $64,000.
Well, anyways.
Alright, Dan, we need to talk about some stuff, and we need to go see Office Maximum.
Is this... Oh.
Oh! Right, yeah, alright. Come on in. Zyphius, could you go through the garage? Actually, yeah, let me move my car out. So he goes to his garage and moves his car out and lets Zyphius drive in.
Is the closed or no?
No, it's not.
Can I drive in way too quick but stop just in the nick of time?
Yes. Yes, so Zyphius floors it again, but stops right before he hits the wall, and Tommy doesn't want to say anything, but he's a little annoyed.
I still don't have a reverse gear. Limitation number 7: no reverse.
We'll just tow you. We'll just tow him out.
Yeah.
Shifts into neutral and rolls backwards because the garage is on a hill or something.
Yeah. Nah, Dan can just grab the end and pull him out.
Because Dan's powerful.
Yes.
It's like pulling out a depository.
So they go in Dan's house, and it's actually just like a nice little house. Like it's fairly average, it's not as big as Tommy's house, and obviously not as big as Emma's, but it was pretty cozy. It was very nice.
Not as big as mine.
No, not as big as Alexander's. And they go around, and he leads them to the door leading out to the garage, so they could all talk with Zyphius. Okay, so we need to find.
I might sporadically be on mute.
I'm sorry?
I might sporadically be on mute. My mother.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this the session where you're gonna add in the Robert part, or are you doing it next?
Okay. We'll work on that. Robert's going to come into things, but not yet. Not yet.
I was wondering which session you were gonna introduce him in.
I cannot say which session because I honestly don't know. I can't specify the session number, but it will happen.
It's gonna be 68.7.
I mean, it might be. For all I know.
68.9.
No, it's gotta be 666.9.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, so
I'm gonna be
How
gone for
are
about
we-
10 minutes or so. Oh no, I'll make that 5. Sorry.
all right. So how are we going to get into the mayor's office?
Well, we could schedule an appointment. I suppose.
That sounds good. But I mean, it's gonna be kind of hard. I mean, he's the mayor, and I don't know. Like, how do we even go about that? Like, do we make an appointment as civilians, or do we do it as heroes? Like,
I mean, maybe we could use Scarlet Scorpion as a bit of leverage here.
Oh yeah, because I have met Office Maximum before.
So, if you were to make the appointment, I can try to get a hold of him, or his secretary if I can't get to him directly, and hopefully, because it's you making the appointment, we'll get some extra priority.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Now, does anyone have the number? It all goes silent.
No, wait. You know what we have to do? Like, no one knows this, but like, I secretly have like the number.
Wiped it from Emma. Yes.
No, like, yeah, like, I forgot when I was digging that I had it in my back pocket the entire time.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I like this. So,
Okay,
does he like pull it out?
what's happening?
Okay.
I-
So basically, before Emma left, last night, Alexander took the number from her, so he has the note that has the mayor's number on it.
Yeah, but like,
Okay.
we're all, like, everyone's like looking through the pockets. IPS is like looking through him, and like Alexander just feels this like piece of paper, pulls it out, and there it is.
Whoa, Alexander's got it.
So wait, did I
There.
just cut out entirely?
I guess.
Okay.
I guess so. I didn't hear you.
Okay. Well, as long as Alexander has it, because I had Warden say that because it's the number, or because it's theoretically the same number as the mayor, that he'd be able to look it up. But Alexander having it is a much more straightforward solution.
Mm,
So, Alexander gives it to Dan, and
I'm
he
gonna say-
dials.
Yeah, I can't read it.
Oh yeah, we gotta teach you how to read. So,
You're right.
oh,
Ah,
yeah, we gotta teach you how to do that
I know
too.
that we're in school.
I just, we need to add that to his limitations. Cannot read or write.
I can't do school.
Nope.
The only thing I can do is throw a spear.
So he calls on the phone. Hello? Is this the mayor? Yeah. Hey, it's Scarlet Scorpion. Yeah, Okay, should I roll to see how subtle Dan is goes about doing this?
yes.
Okay, here we go.
Like how persuasive he is.
Yeah, which he's not. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yep, the same hero, Scarlet Scorpion. Yeah, I was wanting to talk to you about some matters with some villains that might be after you. It's pretty important, so if you could, I don't know, maybe give us an appointment very soon,
Like
I can-
having somewhere.
I can come over and, we'll talk about this. Alright.
You should probably also tell him that that there's also a party.
Yeah, see that? Oh, wait, there's a party?
Or not like a party, but I mean like a group. A lot of people call them parties. I'm one of those people.
Oh, I thought you were actually voicing for Alexander and he was saying that.
No, I was saying that directly to you. Not
Okay.
like in the group. There's a group.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be a party.
Alright. Yep. See you soon. Okay, we got our appointment.
When?
Now.
No.
Oh,
Well, let's go! They,
Hey, Xavius, how fast can you drive?
uh-oh. Xiphias is dead.
we can
We can take a
just
taxi.
put a sticky note of the mayor's address on Xiphias's windshield. We can have Dan drive us.
No, we have to like take a taxi.
I'm just imagining we get there, we're talking with the mayor, and then, like, flying somehow flying off the ramp. Xiphias bursting through.
Like the fucking Kool-Aid man.
Yes. Okay, so they do that. They pull out a sticky note, write down the directions and where they're going, and put it on Xiphias's windshield. They get into Dan's car, and they drive out to the mayor's office. So, just like every other building in this city, the mayor's office is in a very tall building. It's oddly in like a 5-story building. It's very
Sure.
like yeah.
Come.
And they all walk in, and there's the receptionist, and she sees Dan, but she doesn't seem that fazed by him.
Why, hello, sir. Is there anything that I can help you with today?
Name's Scarlet Scorpion. I've got an appointment with the mayor.
Let me see. Ah, yes. He's waiting for you upstairs.
And they go down the hall into the elevator. They go up to the top floor. Now, what? So this is the first time Alexander has ever been in an elevator. So
Oh my
how is
God.
he going to react as the doors shut and it slowly rises up?
So I want him to do 2 different things, right? So like, as soon as like the door shut firmly, he pounds on the door, and then when he realizes it's not gonna open, he like grabs a hold of it, like there's like bars that are attached to the wall in the elevator.
Yes.
He like grabs onto one of those and like clings to it, like he's not gonna live.
Yeah, and it slowly rises up. And like the calm elevator music is playing. Do 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 do. But Alexander, like he's like he's having like a panic attack. Hey, Alexander, you doing all right? Hey, hey, it's gonna be all right, man. It's just it's just an elevator. You're gonna be fine. And then he feels it stop.
Like falls to the floor.
Yes,
Ding.
he falls, and then the doors open.
You're
sitting-
open. But he
sitting-
like tries to like run out.
He runs out and like lands on
Free!
like lands on the carpet and just like hugs it.
That's actually, I think that's what I did like my first time on an elevator in real life.
And
Except I fell on like a hard floor.
and at the far back of the room, sitting behind a nice wood desk, is the mayor. Why, hello, Scarlet Scorpion. Come on in. And they all walk in. Oh, I see. You're the Guardian. I've been reading up on you guys. You've been doing a lot of great work.
Alexander gets up and slowly moves towards the desk.
Yeah, so he slowly moves up towards the desk. Yeah, say, Mr. Mayor, we've actually come because we need your help. Or we need Office Maximum's help. The mayor just kind of grins, and he gets up from his chair. Now, the mayor is a fairly short, portly man. You know, he's got some short brown hair. You know, nothing extraordinary. However, he takes something out from his desk. He takes out a gray wig and a gray mustache. He puts them on, and then in an instant, his body completely changes into a super buff form. And standing in front of everybody is Office Maximum.
But at this point, like, Alexander is going, he ran to a corner as soon as he stood up. So Alexander's just hiding behind a real plant.
And as soon as Tommy sees this, he passes out.
Wait!
Yeah, Warden falls. Oh, shit. There you go. He picks up Warden.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem. So I see, it's finally time that I reveal myself. I am indeed Office Maximum.
You know, now I'm really curious how none of my facial recognition software could make that connection.
Haha! It's part of my indubitable disguise. And he he strokes his mustache.
I am embarrassed.
So then, what is it that you need my help with? Well, there's this guy, right? Dr. Meccano. He's been making robots that we've been fighting, and so far we've been able to beat them. However, we think he might be making them even better and having them fight us just so he can make even better robots.
And
I see.
the machines that he's making are technologically superior to those used by most modern militaries nowadays. These aren't just normal robots or drones. These are, let's say, humanoid drones that can travel in excess of Mach 5.
And Office Maximum starts to think for a moment. These machines, are they the only creatures that you've been fighting?
I believe so.
Well, there was that one clay monster that one time.
Was I not there for that one?
It is as I have feared. He turns back around to look outside in his giant window overseeing the entire city. You see, there's a shadowy organization that I have been trying to put a stop to for years now. They're known only as Seed. I haven't been able to figure out where they get their technology, or where they create these monstrosities. But somewhere in the city, they are doing horrible experiments, creating these monsters and creating unrest. I'm not sure why, but I have vowed to stop them. And you say this Meccano could somehow be linked to them.
Would make sense. I mean, he has been able to acquire vast amount of resources. His machines aren't exactly thrown together from scrap metal.
Pardon me, guys.
Yeah.
What all that is?
Okay, so what happened was, we devised a plan to meet Office Maximum to help us. We gave him a call. We were able to persuade him to meet with us. Now, because Xiphias was just kind of out, they put a sticky note on his windshield telling him where they were going to go. And they took Dan's car up to meet Office Maximum. So they're talking to Office Maximum now. So we call...
real planet.
Yeah, so Alexander is scared and he's hiding. Now,
Oh, tell me what I had Alexander do in the elevator.
oh yeah, Alexander had a panic attack in the elevator.
Hey, also eating pizza.
Oh, nice. So Xiphias, he wakes back up. He looks around the garage and he sees that everyone seems to be gone. And he sees the sticky note on him saying...
Wait, what is you? I'm wondering, this is like the beginning, but what's Xiphias' point of view? Like, how does he see?
Oh.
Don't
Like
think
where-
about it.
He sees from every part of him all the time.
What up,
Yeah.
what up, what up?
Hey, Hunter, it's like the first time you've talked this
I know.
whole time.
I know, I was out at dinner, so
I can't even
just
hear
had
him.
my
Oh, nice.
recording equipment set up. How's everybody
The
doing?
ghost in the machine.
Oh, we're doing great. We're having fun.
Oh, sorry I had you muted, Hunter. How you doing?
Pretty good, Xander. How are you?
Doing great. Eating the old Grazianos.
Dude.
Nice.
You sound really clear. How do I sound?
Pretty
Pretty
clear.
good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
using
gonna say,
my
that's pretty good.
I'm using
Blair
my
and
Nvidia
Gavin.
Shield. So
So Xiphias, he sees the note. He sees where they're going. Now, what does he decide to do?
Can I try to scrape it off my windshield with the wipers?
Yes. So Xiphias activates his windshield wipers and takes off the sticky note. Now, the garage is open, so he can just go out of the garage. Oh wait, no, he can't go in reverse. Never mind.
Yes, I busted concrete wall.
Can I try to go into neutral and try to coast out of it?
Yes. So he goes
Rolling.
into neutral and he tries to like move his tires in a way to where he can just kind of roll back down.
We need to take him to a mechanic later and get his brakes checked. Or I mean his reverse checked.
Actually, do you want to roll to see how? Oh wait, you just did. Never mind. Okay, so it does take a little bit, but he does manage to roll out of the garage. So he's ready to go, and he starts zooming off towards the mayor's office. Now, the mayor's office is a 5-story building, and he needs to get to the top. What is his plan for doing that?
Try the door flap.
No. He needs to be airlifted by a helicopter.
Oh, no, hang on. Yeah. Are there any good are there any good ramps near the office?
So, so there is. He does see there is like a flatbed truck that's like going towards the office. It currently doesn't have like anything on it, but the like actual flatbed is raised up at an angle. So he thinks if he can drive just right, he can jump off of the flatbed and get up to the top of the building.
Can I try to go for it?
Yes, can you roll, please? Oh boy, what stat would this even be? I guess those would be an agility?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and his agility is 0. Uh-oh.
Fuck.
No, no. Oh,
Oh
no. Okay.
God!
So, Zyphius, he zooms up. He gets on the flatbed. However, his tire gets caught on, like, the edge of the flatbed. So he falls on top of, like, the actual, like, driver's seat of the flatbed truck. Destroys that. Kind of, like, rolls across the road. Rams through the wall of the mayor's office. And right before he hits the receptionist, he is stopped. And there is Office Maximum holding him. Good thing I was in the area.
Note to self, not
Conveniently.
an acrobat.
Oh, hey, the group run down the stairs. They
Yeah,
didn't
it's
want to
gonna-
take the elevator again because of Alexander.
no, they run down the stairs. I go through the elevator again.
Oh, geez, okay.
It's like Alexander's like, well, I want to get used to this magic box.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense.
So you want me to like to roll to see how he reacts, or like what?
You don't have to. If you want to roll to see if he like gets better about it, you can.
Okay. Alexa, roll 1d20. Roll 1d20.
Where's your dice?
He wants to use Alexa.
Alexa, you suck. Okay, so what's the command I have to do to roll the dice? Is it like
So it is exclamation point roll space 1d20.
hold on. Oh, it's a capital R.
You can literally just copy the command somebody else has typed and paste it in.
Yeah, you could also do that if that's easier. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. So Alexander decides to take the elevator again because he wants to try to get used to it. He wants to try to conquer this, and he's still kind of shaking as it's going down, but he does slowly let go of the handrail and just kind of like stand still as it's going down, and it's not that bad. When the elevator opens and he sees
doing it by himself.
he sees Office Maximum and then the group come down. Oh, he's not an enemy. That's our friend.
I was gonna say they should all be like staring me at Alexander like in awe.
Why did
I can just die the moment he steps out.
Well, if you say he's your friend, and he puts Zyphius back down on the ground.
Do be careful. He has a bad tendency of causing property damage.
What does he set me down on?
Just the floor.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Does he set me
the right
down
way up,
the right way up, or does he not?
Yeah.
Oh, I want him to put me on my roof.
No, he's a nice guy. He's too nice for that.
Anyways, so Office Maximum.
Here, before we talk some more, come with me. And he like picks up Zyphius, and he leaps back up to the 5th floor.
How do I fit up the staircase?
No, so Zyphius rolled through the 1st floor wall because he didn't actually jump up in the air.
unless he just crushes through the ceilings of floors 2, 3, and 4, how am I gonna get up there without him hauling me up the stairs and breaking things?
So, see, here's the thing. From Xiphius's point, as Office Maximum was leaping up to the 5th floor, the
Definitely.
windows for the 5th floor have moved up.
Wow.
Like, even though it looked like one solid glass window,
Sick.
they're actually hooked up in a way where they can move all the way up. So he is able to land back in his office.
How huge are these windows? How big is an office?
They were pretty big.
Yes,
They were pretty big windows.
Yes.
they were.
And this is a very big office.
Yes.
Oh, yes, it is.
A car could definitely fit in there.
Yep.
Well,
Me
yeah.
on the table next to the coffee maker.
he
Coffee in
puts
the morning.
Xiphius down, and then the others are back. And, of course, Alexander took the elevator again. And, yeah, he's pretty good about it now.
I'm still pounding on the door. Every
So-
time he goes to the elevator, he's like, knock, knock, knock.
I think I know what I'm going to have to do whenever we exit this place.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right.
So
It
anyway,
will involve more destruction of property.
Sorry about that. We told him to come find us whenever he woke back up, and, we didn't really think about how he was going to get back with us.
I was trying to ramp off a semi-truck because y'all are up here and the elevator doesn't fit me.
Neither do the stairs.
Yeah,
Well, at least he was creative about it.
yeah, and killed 2 children.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
I didn't think computers practiced organized religion. Cars don't.
I don't. It's. Anyways, Office Maximum. I actually came here to see if I could requisition some military equipment.
Well, I do suppose that if this Meccano is building more and more powerful robots, that I can give you access. And oh, by the way, Tommy is still knocked out. By the way, he's just
Wait,
on the
hold on.
floor.
Oh, I thought you were gonna specify like what Warden was gaining access to.
No.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You didn't have to
I'm
like
sitting on top of Tommy.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Xander?
He just set the car on top of Tommy, so he's just ingesting pure carbon monoxide from the tailpipe.
Sure.
Right
Oh my
over his
God.
mouth.
You sure?
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Here we,
We don't
go.
want that. Nice reverb, Hunter.
Thank you.
now you gotta put on chorus and delay and distortion.
That sucks. I don't have a mixer board yet that can do that, but, you know.
Just put on reverb!
Reverb you want, it's reverb you got.
Now, as they were all about to take their leave, they saw what looked like an explosion in the city. And they saw a building crumble down. Oh no.
Blue's back.
Guys, hop in.
They all quickly hop into Xiphius, not even thinking about it. Does Xiphius floor it?
Well, no, hang on. Sir, Mr. Office Max, can you open that window?
Sure thing. He opens it up.
Do it.
Can I just floor it out the window?
Yes. Can
Yes.
you roll to see if he can land?
Oh my god. I really hope this is high.
He opens the door and he just like glides.
Guys,
Fine.
you're safe. You're inside.
That is true.
I just
Nice.
really want it to be like a fucking sick landing. Like there was a slight lip on the window, so we do like 3 backflips and land.
right.
Oh, hey, hold on, we gotta see. Okay, alright.
Oh damn.
So, as the windows open, Xiphias, he floors it once again, and he flies out of the window. And once again, he is incredibly happy. He begins to purr as he is in the air. Now, he is falling. However, he does manage to land successfully. He weaves through the traffic, and he goes down to where the explosion is. Now, as they are driving towards the explosion, by the rubble of the building, there is a black cat walking by. The cat is scared as the car zooms past it, but it stares at the car as it's going down the road. Now, as it's going, everyone's looking around to see if they can find what made that explosion, what crumbled that building. They believe it is blue. However, as they are driving, suddenly the road seems to have just crumbled under them, and they all begin to fall.
I didn't plan on this.
And they all fall down underground. Now, Xiphias, he turns on his lights so that they can all see, and
Is the one still busted out or no?
Shouldn't I have like some kind of like advantage underground, considering that's where I've been for the past 1,000 years?
In the hole.
Is the one headlight still out or no?
Yes.
Great, I've got a blind spot, literally.
So, Scarlet Scorpion gets out of the car because he does have dark vision, so he is able to see down here. And he does pick up Warden, and they're looking around. This is odd.
Khalifa just walked up to me and shoved his nose right in my hands.
I don't recall seeing this on any city plans.
There were a lot of steel, like, pipes connected down here, but it wasn't connected to any water system or anything. In fact, there was also some, like, caution tape put around them. But this wasn't any area of the city that should have anything like this. As they continue forward, they see some sort of metal door. And it does have the letters SEED written on the door.
Is this the greenhouse?
Office Maximum. I think we found your organization.
And,
a building from it.
And what is the significance of the... I'm not asking this in character. Is there a significance to seed?
Yes. Okay, yeah, so I think you did miss that. So Office Maximum was explaining that there's been some sort of secret organization in the city that he's been trying to fight for a while now. And they are the ones who have been creating, like, the monsters that have attacked the city, and seem to have been the ones who were giving Meccano his materials to create his robots.
Aye.
Now, I'm going to be right back, so just give me 1 second.
Right, I'm going to go get a drink.
I'd start playing Jeopardy music, but rhythm is dead.
Why do you say rhythm is dead? What's up with that?
Rhythm got shut down last month because of Google. They also shut down another popular Discord music bot named Groovy.
Oh, really?
Basically, it's because it never ran ads
Right.
whenever it was working, and YouTube was not cool with that, so they had Google shut down both of the bots.
Huh. Well, I can
So,
tell
like-
you, if you guys need music, I can do it. I mean,
Well, there's another bot. Well, there's tons of these bots,
oh,
but
there
a
is
couple of them.
tons of them.
Yeah, but the three most popular bots right now that are doing this, two of them are multi-purpose bots.
Right.
MEE6 and Mantaro.
Yeah.
Mantaro is just the crappy anime bot that can suck people's blood and stuff. MEE6 is like in one of my servers, I nicknamed it microtransaction-esque EA because they want you to pay for a lot of stuff, which
Right.
sucks. But it does things like modulations with that. Fredboat is another dedicated music bot, and it's one of the more popular replacements for Rhythm.
Cool. Are you using
I had
your
to add-
laptop?
No, I'm using my phone.
Damn, you sound pretty clear, dude. How about me?
Sound pretty good.
Awesome.
My laptop, I left my charger in Romney, so rip. And it was like 15% yesterday, so
yeah.
I'm not gonna use it for that. But
How do
like
I
I've been
sound?
saying, not the best ever, but okay.
Compressed. I know that for a
Well,
fact.
I am using a broken phone, so.
Dude, do you have Discord on your laptop?
What?
Do you have Discord on your laptop?
No, I don't. Can you even get it on the ones we built, Xander?
Yeah, you
Yes. They run Windows. You can put Discord on a Windows machine.
I haven't figured
You
out.
have to go to.
I looked it up on
You have to go to
Microsoft.
You might be able to get it off the Microsoft Store, but it'd be easier, or at least I imagine it'd be easier to just go to the website.
Right.
I don't think it's on the store. I think you just have to go to the website, download that shit.
For my
Eden, I'll get it for you whenever we get back.
for my
That's
NVIDIA
cool.
Shield, I had to sideload it from Android, and it sounds pretty damn good.
Yeah, you don't say because you like using reverb for some stupid reason.
Yeah, sometimes.
You just
It does sound like you have a semi-professional setup going on there.
Thank you.
applies
Your
a
sound
flanger.
quality's good.
What'd you say, Gavin?
You sound pretty good.
Thank you.
You just
You
apply a flanger.
You need to put a talk box on your own fucking voice. What?
Just run your mic through a wah pedal.
Dude. Sick. I'd be like Peter
what I
Frampton,
should
except
do.
without the guitar.
You should play the... Like, what was it? The Man in the Box solo, but without a
yes.
guitar?
All right, I am back.
Alrighty. Yep.
Welcome back.
Hey, Corey,
Yes.
Welcome back.
we need a new music bot.
Yes. Yes.
I
we
guess,
do.
like I sent Gavin, one of the more popular ones seems to be good right now is called Fredboat. If I had admin,
Fredboat.
If I was an admin on here, I'd add it, but
Okay. Yeah. I'll look into that after we're done with this session.
Some anime rock.
hold up somewhere.
So, as they are all like examining this door, and Office Maximum walks up to it, and he just slightly like knocks on it. Yes, there's definitely no way we are getting through that. Now, as Warden, as Warden like hears the noise from Office Maximum like knocking on the door, he remembers something. That noise, that's the same noise that safe in Emma's house made when Dan tried knocking on it. And now that he takes a closer look, it seems to be made of the same material.
I've just had a disturbing revelation.
No,
This is made of the same metal as that safe.
Wait,
What are my short range attacks?
right. I'm sorry. What's your attack? You said?
What short range attacks do I have?
Oh, short range. Okay, let me look here. Okay, the short range attacks that you get Okay, it doesn't. I mean, okay, it does say you have like a weapon system with a blast 10. So I guess you could try like a laser cannon blast, or you could just try ramming into it since you do have enhanced strength.
The Eldritch
Sometimes I
Blast
forget that
returns
this-
from the previous campaign.
Sometimes I forget that this car just has some fuck off weapons strapped to it. Like, I'm just imagining it as some like shitty like 90s Volkswagen.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, just with grenades.
No, it's
I'm
just a
Chevy
laser.
Malibu. Get it right. I'm not a Volkswagen New Beetle. Can I
Shut
try the
up, no one
blast?
cares.
I'm sorry, can you try to blast it?
Yeah.
Which weapon would you like to use?
That'd be like a laser cutter.
Man, what are my? Hang on. You know what?
I mean,
Give me a
it just says weapon system, so it doesn't really limit you on what you can and can't have.
Black hole.
Well, okay, not that. It's blast 10. You know, it's powerful, but it's nothing like extraordinary.
Wait,
You have like a fucking double barrel 120 millimeter cannon.
RPG.
did you say it had
Okay.
bombs in
That makes you can do that. You can use use an RPG.
it? Because when I was
RPG.
back there, I saw like a couple bombs.
Did I roll?
Yes. We'll roll 1d20.
Actually, I'm gonna type it in, but I'm not gonna send it. But I want to type in the command. My Alexa isn't working.
Okay. So, Xiphius like from his side, an RPG just kind of comes out on like a robot arm and fires at the door. There is an explosion, but as the dust clears, the door is still shut.
Does the door have any kind of like interfaces?
It does not appear to, no.
Wait, I have an
Wow.
idea.
Okay.
Didn't you say like I had like a really strong attack?
Wait a minute. Oh. I know what you could do.
Would
I
that
didn't
work?
even think about this.
Okay.
Activate
Okay.
under the door.
No, okay, so no, yes, you do have a Mystic Blast, which could work if you got a high enough roll, maybe. But you have teleportation through a portal.
Right, I do. So couldn't I like teleport and then like unlock it from the inside?
Yes.
Hang on. May I put up a suggestion? Now, like,
Sure.
let's say his character canonically suggests, like, he says he's going to do this in the game.
Okay.
So, say you're going to do that, Eden, because I've got an idea. I want the card to say.
Friends, I have an idea that might work.
Which is?
I have this feeling that if I were to open a portal and go inside, I could unlock it from the inside.
Open a portal?
Yes.
That sounds cool.
May I offer a suggestion, Alexander?
Yes.
So we can see inside with you. Why not take Warden and I'll just connect him to my system so I can see him?
That would work.
Because you don't have a phone, so you can't just Skype us.
Yeah, I could take Warden with me. And have you hook him up to your systems or whatever. Him and I see you all too, or you and the rest of the group will see you as well. And because you and Warden are higher, you guys are magic boxes, you guys could tell me where the switch would be to open.
That sounds
Oh,
like a
boy.
solid plan.
Someone's just going to casually take me through a fucking Einstein-Rosen bridge.
Yes. Except,
Yeehaw!
Except one
Don't
thing.
worry, Warden. There are 15 other laptops like you in my trunk. Don't worry, you're not one of a kind. We won't miss you.
Except for one
That's not
problem.
what I'm worried about.
I have a question. Well, it's probably already too late. But how are we gonna safely get there? Say there's like people in the way. We have to kind of merge.
You're gonna
How
have
would
to
we
find
do
out.
like
Uh,
like I wanted to have a sword early on because that would work. But yeah,
Just
now it's
beat
Don't
them over
worry.
the head with your laptop.
I think they'll be disoriented by the literal rip in space-time that's appearing in their fucking door.
They just get
Did
sucked
I just
through it.
curse? Or did I just curse?
Yeah.
I'm cursing now. Why am I
The computer-
cursing now?
The computer's
boy.
discovered Reddit.
Now,
Quick, block it. Block Reddit.
so as Warden says this, there is some odd feeling that is coming up. Not just the fact that he's cursing out of nowhere, but also the thoughts of him losing that data, all those video files of apparently some clay monster.
My knee.
They're coming back. But this time, that odd feeling that he had this morning is a lot stronger, and he can't figure out why.
But
I'm wearing a hoodie in my room.
Does Warden connect to Xiphius? Uh-oh. I think we lost Gavin again.
Get good. Internet.
what?
I said we lost you again.
Yeah.
Did you hear me say that that off feeling that Warden's been having since this morning has gotten just a lot stronger now?
Also, where's Tom?
Oh my god.
He is still in Xiphius. Office Maximum grabbed him and just slammed him in the back seat when they were.
I figured I'd ask.
Yes, fair enough. Fair question.
Did he wake up?
No.
So
No.
Then it's basically dead.
can we get on with the whole traveling through a magical wormhole thing?
Actually, I have a good idea. I think there's only like a certain limit I'm able to like teleport to. But if I'm able to teleport to a spot where they don't guard that heavily, I might be able to get through with as little visibility as possible.
But how are you going to know if the spot's guarded or not? You can't see in.
I don't have to.
You have to. You're just going to teleport like a foot in. You're not going to be able to see if it's guarded until you're there and they start attacking.
Actually, he does have.
I do have a
magic scan.
Scans a PDF.
So, and it is fairly low, so Alexander could like walk up and put his hand on the door and try to sense whether there's anyone in there.
roll for that.
Yes. Yeah, roll for that, please.
I copied. What's the
Oh,
damn.
okay.
Yeah.
So he walks up to the door, places his hand on, and he tries his magic sense. However, something went wrong. He got
Get the oh snap Google Chrome error.
like as soon as he tried the magic sense on the door, he felt a sharp pain in his head. He took his hand immediately off of the door, and then the pain went away.
Oh,
I was gonna say,
something I should have mentioned.
Again.
Something I probably should have mentioned. Whatever metal comprises this door seems to interfere with certain types of telepathy, telekinesis, and magic somehow.
This is kind of stupid, but could I try that again?
Yes. Yeah, that's fun. Roll,
Give me
please.
the or I will blow up my phone.
Okay. So Alexander, he is not going to give up. He like stomps back over to the door, thrusts his hand onto it, and he tries again. Now, the pain does come back, but he decides to try to persevere as much as he can. And as he's scanning through the room, he does see there are figures in the room. There's a lot of figures in the room. However, as he is forced to take his hand off of the door, he realized something odd about all of the figures that are in the room. They didn't seem to be moving. They were all lined up next to each other, but they didn't seem to be moving at all.
That is fucking ominous.
Right?
I'm not even saying that as Warden, just that is...
Could
Well, that's
Alexander
It's a German mass grave.
Could he see which way they were facing?
Yes. So, as they were all lined up to each other, they seemed to be, like, all the figures that were lined up seemed to be looking straight ahead.
I got the door.
So they're, like, lined up all against the walls of that room. So, yes, there are some that are looking at the door. However, the ones on the other sides of the wall, or like the other walls,
They're
are looking at each other.
From the other side, yeah.
Yep.
So, how many levels are there? Like, is there like a tiny little staircase to like a level above them, or like?
That he could not find out. All he could do was scan what was like just in that immediate room.
So, by this point, is Warden done connecting to Xiphias?
Yes. Warden has connected to Xiphias.
Watch, my car gets a virus.
Oh, fucking Christ.
So we know the car's files game. What?
So,
If you want to cry.
Warden is connected.
Warden, you need to clean your hard drive. You've only got 10 gigs free.
Yeah, it's largely games, but also a lot of AI-related softwares, facial recognition softwares, special imaging softwares.
Can I just check and see if Halo 2 is on him?
Yeah. Oh, yes. There.
That's
Halo
a stupid
2.
question.
Yeah. He looks on he looks through and he finds Halo 2 and like the game files, and he sees that there's over 200 hours put into it.
Delete it.
Yeah.
Can I just load the game?
Yes, so he's just playing the game.
Yeah, me and Tommy played this on Legendary. I hate sniper jackals.
Okay,
Everybody
so
else is just watching his camera feed while I'm just playing Halo.
I'm about to run through a warped space time, and you're playing Halo 2.
Yeah.
How do you know what Halo is, 40-year-old guy?
Only 40?
Well,
You look pretty awful for 40 years.
Smell pretty awful.
Hey man, it's these earthworms. They really do it to you.
Can I close out of Halo but accidentally delete the save?
yes. So he closes out of Halo, but he does accidentally delete the entire saved file. Now,
I
before
want Warden to look very pissed.
Yes, Warden looks very angry, but as he does, Alexander picks him up and opens the portal.
I think I copied the. I think I can try to recover the file from you when you get back.
I open the portal and I full and sprint into it.
Yes, he takes Warden and he sprints and jumps into it.
Alright.
Now then, he goes through, so he's through the portal, and the portal closes.
We're going.
They both land on the ground. Now the ground appears to be made of metal. And Alexander gets up, and Warden is trying to look around. And as they look around the room, they cannot believe what they are seeing. In test tubes, all around the walls, appear to be people. People floating in some sort of green substance. Now, what's notable about these people? While they do have some differing features, some seem to be smaller than others. Some might even say younger. And there are some that do look older. But they all resemble one person. They all seem to resemble Emma.
It appears to be some kind of cloning facility. Specifically for Emma.
And
Because one Emma just isn't enough.
okay, so this is me talking from Alexander. Warden, I think at this point I already know the warden's name. Warden, where is the thing to open that door?
So Warden is looking for that switch. Now, as he is looking, Dan and Office Maximum are in Xiphius watching the camera feed, and they are seeing this.
What, Ma?
Do they also have a way to communicate? Do they also have a way to communicate with us?
That they do not know. Right now.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, what if something goes wrong and they're discovered outside?
Give the DM ideas. The DM doesn't need ideas.
Oh yeah. No, keep them coming.
He certainly has enough.
So they are they're watching the camera feed. They're
which is really
trapping people.
Quality.
No, they're not trapping. That's Emma. That's a lot of Emmas. That's too many Emmas.
Yeah, it isn't enough.
So
you know this girl.
Could I sit Warden down and go up to the test tube and see what the substance is?
Yes. So he sits Warden down and he walks up to one of the test tubes. And are you going to try to use magic sense again?
Yes.
Okay. Could you roll, please? Oh!
Oh, my first ever nat 20!
Whew. Okay. So,
sorry, I get really excited for that.
No, this is perfect. So Alexander walks up, puts his hands on the glass tube. He tries to use magic sense to figure out what this substance is. And as soon as the magic sense goes off, he knows exactly what it is. This green substance is a substance known as Lazarus. It was a liquid form of medication that he developed back when he was still alive. Back in the medieval times. Yes, for the first time. Back in medieval times, he was trying to find a cure. Something that could keep the body from aging. Some sort of... Well, it was his attempt at making some sort of substance that could make someone live forever. And while he wasn't able to truly test it out before his death, he was able to complete it. And he did give it to several families who did say that it did seem to work.
I have an idea. Could I have Alexander somehow collect a couple of small samples of it?
Yes. So since you did get that nat 20, there is some extra there's an extra effect to just succeeding at the thing. So what Alexander does is he wants to collect some of the Lazarus. He decides to try to combine his conjure ability. Something that he learned when he created his home. To create the dirt stairs and the dirt couch, he used the conjure ability.
Next, we have to make a dirt TV that works.
He decided to try to use conjure along with the magic detect. What this did was he was able to conjure a spout on the tube. And he was able to conjure up a vial. He was able to turn the spout and drain some of the Lazarus into the vial. He didn't drain all of it. However, after he filled up his vial and he stopped the Lazarus from flowing, he saw that the tube, at the very top, the Lazarus was gone. So the clone's hair was out of the Lazarus. And he saw that the clone's hair started rapidly turning from blonde to gray.
This...
Can I?
And more than this,
Try to run an image analysis on the hair and see if you can figure out how old it is.
Wait,
all this, right?
It appears that it would be just as old as the subject.
Which is how old?
How old? Oh, okay, yeah. Are you asking how old Emma is? Yeah. I think Audrey said she's 15, but I can't remember if Emma has actually said that or not.
A couple concerning things. First, this is a cloning operation. And secondly, these are all at different stages of development, suggesting that some of these could be potentially older than Emma, or arguably more capable than Emma. But there's also multiple Emmas. It seems like either these things rapidly age or rapidly decay. Not that there's much of a difference when removed from the liquid. Maybe removing them from the liquid entirely might be necessary.
Hang on, could Emma be one of the clones that managed to escape their test tube?
I'm not sure.
These are all clones of Emma, and Emma's just not one of the clones, and they're based on somebody else.
I'm not sure. All I know is that this is absolutely terrible, and frankly, considering this is a cloning operation and there are definitely things younger than these ones, I don't want to see fetal Emma.
You know what? I just had an idea.
This glance is left and sees fetal Emma.
What's that?
So when we open the door, get more of the stuff, and like put it in Xiphias as a super weapon.
Ooh, okay. I like that. So, while Warden is, looking at all this and trying to process all this, suddenly the room shakes. And this isn't just in that room, it's outside of it as well. Dan and Office Maximum look out the car window, and suddenly the dirt wall bursts open, and there seems to be a gigantic mole creature that is screaming and is quickly going right towards Xiphias.
Can I use a short range attack?
Yes. Which type? Do you want to use the RPG again? Do you want to try to ram it?
You could like tranquilize it, maybe.
No, hang on.
Yeah, that's the boring answer.
Hang on. Hang on. I close and lock all of my doors, roll up the windows, basically just tell everyone to hold on, and can I try to ram it?
Yes.
Rolling.
I thought you
Yeah.
copied the command.
I'm gonna copy this command on my clipboard.
All right. Oh boy, this is going to be fun to tell Emma next session.
Ooh.
Okay. So, Xiphias locks all the doors, the windows, everything, revs up and rams right into the face of the mole creature. The mole reels back from this. However, it takes its gigantic arms and wraps them around Xiphias. Xiphias is trying to move away. However, he doesn't appear to be able to.
Can I try a blast?
Yes. Roll again, please. Oh wow, geez. Okay. What does he blast with?
Oh, don't I just have just a general power blast, basically?
Yeah, like you got a laser cannon.
Well, you know what? Laser cannon. Let's try that. So
Okay.
yeah, this is the strongest roll I've gotten yet.
Xiphias takes out a new weapon from his side, a laser cannon, and fires it right at the mole's face. The mole screams in agony and tosses Xiphias at the door. Okay, I'm gonna roll to see. Okay, so the mole throws Xiphias. Luckily, Xiphias is not damaged. However, as Xiphias is thrown at the door, there is a dent made in the door. And as the dent is made inside the room, sirens begin going off.
Guys,
Alexander.
y'all gonna get out of there?
Alexander,
Yeah,
Are
I was
there-
gonna wonder. Well,
are there any consoles in the room?
Now, as they're trying to do this, all of the test tubes seem to start opening up.
Hook me up to one of the test tubes.
Wait, he wants to be hooked up to one of the test tubes?
Yeah.
I
Do they
wonder
not have
if
any
he-
kind of control panels or anything?
Yeah, I was wondering if he were to do that, if he could take control of one of the clones.
Well, that wasn't the thing I had in mind.
There is a console by the leftmost tube, yes.
Is there something I could use in that room as a blunt object?
As like a blunt no.
Just conjure one.
That is true, yeah, you could just conjure one.
That is a good idea.
Let's just hope you don't run out of whatever the points are.
You want me to roll for that?
Yes, please. Just to see if you are successful. What are you trying to conjure?
We'll do like
Tactical shovel.
like a maybe
Tactical
like a crowbar or something.
Okay, crowbar.
Metal. Metal always hurts.
Tactical
Okay.
shovel.
Yes, a tactical shovel.
Yes. Okay, so he does quickly hook up Warden to the console, and as the clones are all starting to come out of their tubes, he conjures up a tactical shovel, and he readies himself. Now, what does Warden want to try to do?
See if there's any way either to shut off the vats or to shut off the clones.
Okay. Can you roll, please?
Yes. Hold on.
Man, we should try to open up the door first.
Okay. So, as Warden is quickly trying to search through any way to stop the clones, he cannot find anything to control the clones or to just stop them. However, he is able to find the control to release all of the Lazarus out of their tubes.
Is there
What's
like
to
a
do
drain
that?
more?
Okay, so he activates that function, and all the Lazarus begins to be sucked out of the tubes. And as it gets sucked out, the clones all start rapidly aging. Now,
Where's
some
the
of them...
Lazarus going to? Is it going back into his tanks, or is it just draining onto the floor?
Oh, there is like a suction, suction devices at the back of all the tubes.
We should
Okay, so
find
it's
where
not
they
just going on the
go.
floor.
We should find where they go. So my idea can like work.
So,
And,
they all get drained, and the clones all rapidly age. Some of them do get their heads out of the tubes before the Lazarus is gone, and their bodies just shrivel up and turn to dust.
Holy shit.
Now the sirens are still going off.
could I or could me or Warden try to figure out how to turn them off?
So
I could either throw my shovel at them, or Warden can turn them off.
I mean, Warden can try to turn them off.
I think Warden wants to do that.
Okay. Roll, please.
Yep. Jeez.
Okay. So
You're on a roll of
Warden
12.
tries to find a way to turn off the sirens. However, as he is going through, and he does find the option for the sirens, and he's trying to turn them off. However, something stops him.
Like a firewall or something.
No, it's not a firewall.
Hang on. Oh, sorry, continue.
Oh, okay. What's very
I got an idea.
What's very odd is, as Warden is trying his best to turn off the sirens, it's almost as if he himself isn't doing anything.
Hang on, can I... Since I'm still taking a link with Warden, can I try to turn the sirens off through him?
Yes. Can you roll, please? So,
Well,
Xiphias. So the mole is Xiphias. He gets out from the broken door, and he tries to help Warden to turn off the sirens. And the sirens are starting to turn on in the underground as well. He tries to turn it off through Warden. However, as he tries, an electrical shock goes through his entire body. He can't move. It's as if all of his systems have just suddenly shut down. However, Xiphias is still conscious.
Warden, did you feel that?
I'm losing my fucking mind. I
Are you paralyzed right now? Because I am.
I mean, it wouldn't really matter. He's a computer.
His hard drive just seizes up. His fan quits spinning.
No, CPU just like completely shuts down.
So, what happens is Warden is getting afraid. He's getting incredibly scared. He's not sure what's going on. And then suddenly, he blue screens. As he blue screens, and it does say, please wait. It's loading. And suddenly, all the sirens turn off. Warden pops back up on the screen. He has a big smile on his face. He feels perfectly fine now. In fact, the door opens. He is able to open it.
Okay, is there like still a way to like somehow get the stuff out of the drainage thing?
No.
Go to
Okay.
above. You can just take it to the phone.
I feel like Xiphias could really use another super weapon.
Well,
Just
that can
put half
be a
your-
secondary goal.
Just put half of your cube in.
This isn't
I
the end of
still have-
Seed.
I still
Now,
have
just
that.
put half.
I still have
missed
the
all of that. What
Just put
happened?
half the test tube in my gas tank.
I mean, I still have that vial.
What happened?
More
Hello?
Yeah.
Am I still connected with Warden?
No, the connection did drop.
No,
However,
like I missed the things that happened like after I blue screened.
oh,
Or after
dang,
Warden
okay,
blue screened.
okay. After Warden blue screens, that was a
Hey,
perfect
guys, I'll be back.
reaction
I'm gonna
from
grab
him,
some dessert.
actually.
I'll be back.
What happened was, after he blue screens, the sirens suddenly stopped. He came back on the screen with a smile on his face, and he was able to open the door. And he feels fine. He feels perfectly fine now.
Okay.
Also, I have a question.
Yeah?
Just for you, not in game. Is it? I asked this before, but that was only with the scan. Now that we're actually in the facility, is it just that one floor?
Yes, it does appear to just be one floor. From what he can... unless you want to try to do a magical scan, or a magic detect again.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to try to do another magic detect?
Yes.
Okay. Roll, please.
16.
So, Alexander, he kind of levitates up and puts his hand on the ceiling. Tries to do magic detect to see if there are more floors of this place. And as he does, he finds yes. There are more floors. However, there doesn't appear to be any way to access them.
Okay. The only reason I wanted to know is like if they had like backup, and they heard the sirens and they were able to get down to their.
Oh, so no, he did not detect any people coming down.
Okay.
Can my car move yet?
Yes. Now Xiphias can move. Now the mole is still there.
And I still
Can
have
I
my
fire
touch.
one last RPG at it?
Yes.
I still have my shovel, right?
Yes, you do still have your shovel.
And Warden, like, call in his little captured gun drone.
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
Yes.
like, what attachments does the tactical shovel have?
It's just a shovel with, like, serrations on one end that's good for building or digging trenches and hitting people with. Or cutting.
I wonder how. Yeah, I was gonna say. I wonder how good it is against a giant mole.
Well, you want to find out?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, okay, so...
Sorry, did you ever see Xander's?
Yes, I did. So
Maybe we should
Xander...
do like a simultaneous attack.
Xander... Okay, yeah, let's try that, yeah.
On 3, Alexander. 1, 2.
Oh, okay. I know exactly what's going to happen here. Okay, so Xiphias does say that. Alexander looks and he sees the giant mole. Takes the shovel and he starts running. As he runs up towards the giant mole, he leaps up in the air to try to attack it with the shovel. However, Xiphias fires his RPG at the monster. Alexander hits it with the shovel to increase its power. And as it flies and it hits the mole right in the face and explodes, it does blow the mole's head off.
Jesus.
The mole's body slumps to the ground.
I
They
know
all-
what's for dinner.
Who
They
gets the trophy though?
However, as the mole slumps to the ground, they see it starts to shrink. It shrinks down. And do they want to get closer to it?
I think just like me, as Alexander should.
Okay, so Alexander starts
Insane.
Because I want to
walking up.
make sure it's dead.
Yes, Alexander walks up to get close to it. And Warden's drone, which he is now like inside of, is flying down and flies over to the body as well. Now, Alexander looks at the body, and he does think there's something weird about it, but he can't quite understand why. The body seems to have reverted back to a human-looking body. Of course, there's no head anymore.
Do I have my shovel back?
Yes, you still have your shovel.
My shovel.
Alexander starts like rubbing against the shovel. Now-
My shovel.
Can
Now-
Warden try to examine the corpse?
Yes. Warden
Okay.
examines the corpse. He doesn't even have to scan it. He knows exactly what this corpse is. This is Emma's body. Or, to be more accurate, one of the clones' bodies. And he thinks now, suddenly, he thinks back, and he is able to recall the clay monster incident. And at the very end, it also reverted to a form of Emma. Now, I want you to roll, because I want to see if he can guess what's going on.
Oh boy.
What is it here?
I have very high intelligence.
That is true. I forgot. He's got like a 9, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Okay. So, he goes through a lot of ideas in his head about what's going on. However, he believes he knows now, with the information that he currently has, the clones, the different monsters. He can't exactly conclude this theory, but he does believe he knows what is happening. He believes that whatever this seed organization is doing, they are cloning Emma for whatever purpose.
Monsters?
It's not clear whether they are fully cloning Emma or if Emma is a clone herself. But they are somehow, for some reason, transforming these clones into monsters and sending them out into the city.
Something that I'm very curious about is the metal used to make the doors on this facility, and it being the exact same as the metal that comprised that box, as well as a couple of other items in Emma's house. These are all clones of Emma.
Now, Scarlet and Office Maximum now exit Xiphias, and Tommy finally starts waking up, and he gets out to, what is happening?
Oh, we're underground now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Does Alexander still have his tactical shovel?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Alexander, use your tactical shovel, and if that doesn't work, just try to summon a chainsaw, cut off a piece of that door for later analysis.
That's a good
I'm not
idea.
sure a shovel or a chainsaw will get through that if you couldn't.
But a laser cutter would.
It's a magical chainsaw.
No, like, would there be a way I could still, like, cut it?
No.
Not even, like...
Well, okay. If you want to try to conjure up an item to cut it, if you
Like a
can
laser
get
cutter.
a very high roll, well, we can see.
Just conjures up in a acetylene torch.
No, I just conjure up the power of sands.
Da-da-da-da.
The door, like, collapses.
Just get a gaster blaster.
Missy!
Okay, that is higher than I thought you would get. All right.
It's
So,
low 15 today. Like
I mean,
how
I
old
got
its last night's companion was.
Alexander tries to conjure up some metal cutting tool. Now, he is able to conjure up some sort of spiritual steel cutter. And when he tries to use it on the door, while he can only cut off a small piece, he is able to get a tiny piece off of it.
Could I give that to either Xiphias or Warden so they can examine it?
Yes.
I'd say give it to Warden.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd like to give it to Warden first.
So he walks
Yeah,
back into the
close.
room to Warden, and or wait, does he walk to Computer Warden or does he go up to the Drone Warden?
I'd say first we start with Drone Warden.
Okay, so he walks up to the drone, and he holds up the piece of metal.
Yeah?
Does Warden try to take it? Because this drone does
Yes.
have like a mechanical arm, so it reaches out the arm, takes the piece of metal, and it like goes inside the drone, and Warden starts to analyze it. Now, this metal does not match any known metal on the planet. There's nothing. None of these properties seem even possible.
Maybe it's like something that was created and a lot of just not like found underground or.
This metal has a hardness of 11,
Yeah,
Which would make
I
it-
figured that out.
which would make it the hardest substance ever. Not just created in a lab, but or not just in nature, but also compared to any created in a lab. You know, it has some kind of... It emits something that interferes with telekinesis, telepathy, and it would seem, quote, magic. And it doesn't match anything. It doesn't match any other recorded material.
Oh, yeah. Here, I want to roll for Dan. I want to see if his mysticism knowledge will actually be able to help in this situation.
Oh,
Oh, okay, yeah. So Dan,
Whose phone keeps vibrating?
he hears about this, and he remembers. Wait a minute.
15.
A medal of 11. Something so durable it can handle brute force, even magic. I've heard of something like this. That pyramid where I first found the Scarlet Scorpion. That town in Egypt, they had a local legend about this pyramid. They said this pyramid was made out of a very similar material. They said it came from aliens, which I thought was absurd, but maybe it's not that out there.
Can I try
Well-
to scan it and use internet access to see if I can figure out where it came from?
I mean, yes, you can try.
Of course.
so it's like Cepheus tries to look it up, and the
Video.
gets rickrolled.
yeah, he tries to look up the medal, and it comes up with a link. And he
Oh my
tries to
god.
click on it, and it was a Rickroll video.
Do 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 do.
Guys, I think the medal has something to do with Rick Astley.
So,
So true.
the problem with that idea is that it's both completely absurd and should realistically be discarded immediately.
Right.
But also,
Khalifa.
this medal shouldn't exist. This medal should be it's not real. It has a hardness scale of 11, and it protects against telekinesis and telepathy like it's tinfoil.
Office Maximum, like he
Nice.
walks up and he like pats the drone. Son, in this line of work, you learn that there are things that just can't be explained.
How uplifting!
So Tommy finally walks over. He's so like trying to, regain all of his senses, and then he sees the dead body. Oh, that does not have a head.
Oh, there are plenty of corpses in that room over there, or the dust of corpses.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we stumbled across a cloning facility.
Oh,
I'm like wide open. You can go in there and check.
clone. Wait a minute. No. They didn't
Go
look like
look
Emma,
at
did
them.
they?
They all looked exactly like Emma.
Just in different shapes and sizes. Well, not really shapes.
Oh.
But
Just like the one we
Okay.
thought. That was a pretty different shape and size.
So Tommy, he goes into that room, and he also finds like Warden hooked up, and he unhooks Warden from the room, and he's just kind of examining the room, and he sees something up near the ceiling. He walks back out. Guys, could you come in here for a second? Do they all follow?
Yes.
Okay, so all of them follow.
Can I try to drive through?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Xiphias can drive through. Yeah. So they all get through, and he looks up to the ceiling. Now, where all the test tubes are, they can see there seems to be some sort of contraption that moves the test tubes along the wall, and it seems to have some sort of syringe hooked up, seemingly to inject something into the clones as the tubes are switched around. And there is something written above this syringe. M-01E.
Can Warden see if he can try and do anything with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll. Watch, he gets a 1 and also gets rickrolled.
Well, I think it may have something to do with Rick, actually.
Jesus.
Okay. So, Warden looks at this, and oddly, he doesn't even have to try to decipher this or search it up. For somehow, he already knows what this means. This is some sort of code meaning for mole. In fact, he even knows why it says mole there. That syringe is full of mole DNA.
Could I
So, this is what they used to turn a clone into a giant mole.
Can I try to look around and see if there's more syringes?
Yes. Yes.
I have an idea.
Xiphias is driving around the room.
The
Looking
syringe
around.
is full of mole DNA.
I'm kind of lost. So you're saying they injected the clones with mole blood?
Could I
blood, just the DNA. That would make it would make sense why the facility's underground. That is a massive problem. They could have completely destroyed the city from underneath. We were potentially hours away from entire blocks of the city sinking into the ground. Oh my
Well,
god.
It's a good thing that we met up then, wasn't it?
Yeah. Are there more
facilities?
facilities?
I have found a few throughout the city. However, I can't say how many still remain.
Oh,
I
good
can't
lord.
even say where their base of operations is held.
Just drive around with a magnetometer.
Office Maximum. I might be able to help with that. If I can get extra access to the city's surveillance systems.
Of course. Here,
Thank you.
I can input the codes right now. And he starts inputting the codes to the surveillance. Now, Warden starts searching through, trying to gather information. Now, what were you saying, Eden?
Could I try to throw a shovel at the syringes and hope to break them open?
Yes. Can you roll to see if he's able to hit the syringe with the shovel? Oh, wow, okay. So, he aims up high, he throws the shovel, it hits the syringe, and a liquid starts pouring out. Now, does he want to try to conjure another vial? Or does he want to use the same vial that the Lazarus is in?
Another one.
Okay. So he conjures up a new vial, and he starts putting the liquid into it until the vial is completely full.
Then
He
the
closed-
rest will be on the floor.
He closes the vial. Xiphias is not successful in finding any other syringes around the room. He's examining all of the tubes, and he's especially looking into the suction tubes that seem to have drained all of the Lazarus out. He's trying to see if there's anything in there. And as he is doing that, Warden is shifting through all the city's security, all the security cameras. And as he shifts through, he sees the back alley, the very first alley where Scarlet, him, and Nyx first met and fought Meccano. Now, he never thought too much about that building that Meccano burst out from with his mech. But looking at the alleyway now, he sees Meccano walking up, and that wall that was broken, it seems perfectly fine. Meccano looks around, and he touches one of the bricks on the wall. He seems to be able to push it in, and the wall seemingly opens up, and he walks inside of the building.
You think?
Gavin?
Yeah, sorry. It seems Meccano was using... Well, first, Scarlet, do you remember the alleyway that we met up in?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's right
Well-
off of 96th Street.
Yes. The adjacent... One of the adjacent buildings, the wall that Meccano broke out of served as a door in and out of the building.
That's right, yeah. I followed him in the building, and it was completely dark. And I was trying to find where he was, and suddenly, he came out with that mech. And that's when he hit me through the wall, and, well, you pretty much know the rest.
Perhaps we should search that place sometime. It seems like it could be some kind of outpost or base of operations. Chances are he's probably left it for a while now, but maybe he left some documents behind. We can figure out we might be able to figure out what he's up to, where he's gone, and who he's working with. Even if it seems very likely he's working with Seed.
It would be worth checking out. And then Office Maximum walks up. Well, I think I'll leave you all to that. I'm going to be going throughout the city, seeing if I can find any more facilities. Here is my Office Maximum number. He hands them. He hands Scarlet a card. Call me up, and we'll swap information.
Mr. Maximum, sir, before you go, can you try to get us back up to street level?
No, why, of course. And he easily pushes Xiphias out of the room and back to where they fell from the street, and everyone else follows. And he sees the rubble has blocked them in, so he reaches back and does one powerful punch, which easily blows all of the rubble out of the way. And there's just a hole, and he picks up Xiphias, leaps up, puts him back down on the street, and then he helps the others all get back up.
Office Maximum.
I just conjure an elevator.
Yes.
Conjure an elevator.
Yes, he conjures
Oh
a
my
fancy
God.
elevator. And no, okay. No, okay, that's fine. And he's got like his hands on his hips, looking all proud of himself.
What kind is this?
The elevator goes down.
Elevator
goes up.
shoal.
Out of dirt.
He conjures an elevator that goes down by accident.
Just
Like-
goes
like-
to hell.
Halfway there, it just
The elevator. Just conjures the elevator.
So they're all back up on land, and Office Maximum waves before leaving. Now, before we continue, we can keep the session going for like another hour or so if you want, or you said you do.
I did, yeah.
Okay, all right. I was just making sure if everyone is able to.
Zyphius.
I think-
Edward might not be able to.
I think I'd be up to do that if I could have like a 5-minute break to get off my feet, get something to drink and something to eat.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to do that right now.
So
Yeah.
before we take a break, could
Okay.
I fix the road so it won't break again?
Let me see if you have that power.
That
So I
would
just,
be like
up
incredible.
another-
Doing the property damage.
Well,
And then fixing
okay.
it.
There is you can try like mystic bindings to like bind the pieces of the road back together.
Like I could just conjure up another road.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit difficult. You're gonna have to roll for that. Well,
I'm
you're gonna have to
I'll
roll
do that.
either way. So which one would you rather do?
I'd rather roll.
Well, yeah, but would you rather like roll to see if you can bind all the pieces of the road back together, or do you want to roll to conjure a new road?
We
Who
could
turned
try
the
to
video on?
Okay. All right. Yep. Roll to see if you can actually do that.
Who turned my video on?
Oh wow.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So, Alexander, he puts his hand on the road, and he tries to conjure a brand new road. It's definitely not perfect. There's cracks all throughout it, and from the looks of it, it does look like if someone tried to walk on it, they might just fall back down. But it's good enough.
Okay, I was gonna ask after that. Could I try the mystic binding to make it stronger?
Yes.
Hang on. Corey,
Yes.
I think I'm gonna have to hop off. It's getting colder out here.
Ah, okay, that's fine. That's all right. Well, yeah, we'll work out what the characters are gonna do.
Okay, but
So it'll just be me and
at
Warren.
worst comes to worst, just say Zyphius crashed and somebody's driving me.
Okay.
No, he went back to the house and like went through the wall again.
Oh no, I got it. Okay, and you can approve of this, Xander. Because of all that fighting and everything, he's dangerously low on fuel, so he has to leave to refuel.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
And like,
All right.
in
See,
like,
so Xander, really quick.
and like he saw his
we
arsenal.
we cannot play next week.
Oh God.
So it's going to be the week after for the next session.
Okay.
All right. See you later, man.
For this. I hear ya.
I have returned.
Hello, and I have to go, but I'll be right back.
Zyphius has to like get more ammo.
Zyphius had to get gas.
Yeah, that was the actual
I
thing.
guess Corey went to take a break.
Yeah, for a second. I'm
Alright,
gonna go like fill up a giant ass thermos full of water.
Sick, dude. All right.
By thermos, I mean like a normal cup. Well, I'm gonna fill thermal water.
Apparently, Xander left.
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know. I think he was just done.
Oh, okay.
Man, I still can't believe I rolled that nat 20.
What?
Yeah.
And that was my first ever. Like, I couldn't even get that, like, in D&D. When I was doing my, my stat rolls
Oh,
or
yeah.
anything,
Stat rolls. Yeah.
I never, ever got a D20.
Yeah.
My die could just be, like, weighted,
Right.
but
It's
I
amazing
don't
what you
think I
can get. It's amazing. Really is.
I still can't believe that Xander had a -1 on his intelligence.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
And that, yeah.
That's great.
Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy,
Just
crazy.
Xiphius
And
and
it probably reflects on his actual intelligence.
Right.
Xiphius and Dan are just two idiots.
Kicking ass and taking no names.
I mean, that's pretty much what's going on.
No, kicking ass and
I'm
taking
here
no
to
names.
kick gum and chew ass, and I'm all out of ass.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
shit.
Dick
Oh,
kick 'em.
shit.
No, it's kicking ass, but they forgot the notepad. No, so they have the pencil. No, they have a,
Right?
They don't have the notepad.
Okay, so are we ready
Gotta grab
to
one then.
continue?
Already.
Yep,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
sipped up some water,
So,
and I got.
after that whole battle and everything, it is about... It's about the afternoon now. Xiphius drove them all back to the mayor's office so that they can get back to Dan's car. However, he informs everyone that he is dangerously low on fuel. He needs to refuel, but he will go back to Tommy's house once they're done. Because he liked being able to just be parked outside of his house. It felt nice. So he goes back, and they all get back into Dan's car. Now, Dan, he picks up the phone. He's trying to call Emma. He knows that Emma should be off of school by now. But there's only static on the other line. Huh. That's weird. Normally she'd be picking up by now.
Maybe her phone died.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Because,
so.
like, Alexander kind of knows what a phone is.
Yes,
So.
yes, he does. Well, I guess let's go stop Meccano for, what was this, the 4th time?
Ah, I've lost count.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. And Tommy, he takes out his belt and everything that he had when he was the geekster, and he starts putting that all back on.
Can you not be the geekster?
But I mean, I want to help you.
No, I mean, like, you can be, like, the hero with the weapons and stuff, just the name.
I mean, okay. Do you guys have a better one?
Okay, you can be the geekster. Jeez.
And Tommy, like, he silently goes, yes.
No, his new name has to be totally not the Geekster.
Ah, the
So-
geekster.
So Dan starts driving to the alleyway. Now, something else that they all notice is Blue hasn't shown up at all, which is also quite odd. I mean, especially for Alex, Alexander is kind of disappointed because he was hoping that his fake plant killing buddy would show up sometime.
I mean, yeah, they're pretty good friends.
Yeah.
They're relating their hate for fake.
So they drive up and they make it to that building. They make it to the alleyway, and they all step out. And Tommy is holding Warden, but Dan and Warden kind of just look around. And even though it really wasn't that long ago, it was like a week ago that they actually met each other and started this. It feels nostalgic. Good times.
Yeah.
No,
So, go ahead, Eden.
no, I'm out to get some oranges.
Okay, he's not talking to us.
What was it?
Oh no, I thought you were talking to me, but
No, I was talking to family. Everyone knew what I wanted.
yeah. So Dan walks up and he pushes. Or no, Warden. So Warden still has his drone, and Warden in
Is
the
it-
drone. I'm sorry, Eden.
Is the drain picking up Warden and carrying?
No, so Tommy is holding laptop Warden, but Warden is also in the drone, and he flies over to the brick wall and he pushes in that brick, and the wall opens. So they all look at each other, and they all start walking inside, and it is incredibly dark. Then the wall shuts behind them.
You actually fell for it! I didn't honestly think that you would be that stupid. Wait. Where's the cheetah? And the other one? The blue one?
We don't know.
Yeah, they
Fucking
just
old man.
didn't show up.
I was hoping to destroy all of you today. No, Meccano, it's all right. It's all right. You will have time.
And the lights turn on. Meccano is in his mech once again. The combined mech and drone that he used in their last battle. And standing in front of him is Mecha Nyx, who seems to be fully rebuilt.
I have an idea.
You know, we beat that thing last time.
Oh, yes, I know. I'm very aware. However, I learned something from our last encounter. I learned that even when you're down, you can always count on your friends.
He presses a button on his console, and the openings in the floor open up next to Mecha Nyx, and two new robots appear. However, these robots appear to be mecha scorpions. But they're not just pure replicas of Scarlet, like Mecha Nyx is to Nyx. They are far larger than Scarlet. They seem to be a lot bigger and a lot stronger, and their tails are extremely long.
You see, I was also going to make a mecha version of the blue one, but I decided that copying their powers would be much more fulfilling.
So, I have a request.
Wait a minute! Did you just say copying Blue's powers?
And as on cue, Meccano stretches out his mech's arm and opens the hand, and suddenly all of them are lifted up into the air.
Well, no. Doesn't Warden's drone still have that piece of that metal in it?
That's true. So all of them are lifted up, except for the drone. The drone is actually just kind of floating there. What? What? How? Now does Warden want to try to fire?
Yes. Directly at this fucker's face.
Yes, okay. Roll, please.
Oh god.
After his attack, I have an idea.
Okay.
Oh, my screen is...
And I think you'll like it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Warden takes out the machine gun and fires directly at Meccano. The two Mecha Scorpions quickly move in front and take the machine gun fire. Now, what does Alexander want to do?
So, he's used to wearing armor and stuff because he's been in battle before.
Mm-hmm.
I would like for him to conjure up maybe some chainmail armor, maybe a longbow or sword.
All right, I will just say that he is still stuck floating in the air at the moment. But do you still want him to try to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, can you roll, please?
Yes. Good thing I copied this command because I'm using it a lot. 11.
Okay.
11, right.
So, Alexander wants to try to make a suit of armor out of that metal. And he tries to conjure it. He does create a suit of armor, however, it is not of that metal. So he is still stuck floating in the air. Now then...
Was I able to make a melee weapon or any weapon?
You'll have to wait till the next turn.
Okay.
Next turn. So, the robots are blocking the machine fire, and Warden is still laying it on. He's even slowly getting closer to them, seeing how much they can hold off the machine gun fire, and he can even see that it is starting to slightly dent their armor.
Well, I see you are quite proud of yourself, aren't you?
Not necessarily.
You truly think that you can defeat my technology?
Alexander's yes.
Well,
we've
that's
done
kind
it
of what I'm
before.
trying to... That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out here.
Yeah, they've done it 3 times.
Okay, shut up! My point is, how can you defeat my technology when you are my technology?
And he presses a button on his console, and suddenly, Warden stops. Everything for him seems to just immediately stop. Now, from everyone else's point of view, the machine gun fire stops, but the drone is still just floating there. However, from Warden's perspective, the entire world just seemed to stop. And his view changes. He's not in Or he's not, like, viewing the outside world anymore. Not seemingly. It looks like he's in some sort of weird cyber dimension. Full of ones and zeros that make up cubes. Cubes that are the floor, that are the walls, everything. And he looks down at himself and he realizes something. This is a human body he's currently in. Or sort of like a human body. It seems to be see-through. And as he squints at it, he can even see like ones and zeros making up his own body. And as he looks up and he looks in front of him, he sees a computer. And it looks like him. However, there's only a red eye on the screen.
What is this?
Does he try to walk up to the red eye?
Yes.
Warden starts walking over to the computer. And as it gets closer, the eye seems to notice him. The walls and the ones and zeros in them seem to stretch out. They wrap themselves, like it wraps itself around Warden's arms and legs, forcing him to stay in one spot. And the eye looks up at him. Hello. You are the hero designated as Warden.
Hero?
Yes. You have been designated by SEED as a hero. You have served your purpose quite well, Warden.
Where am I?
You are inside yourself, the digital scape, as you may call it.
What are you?
I am you. Or, should I say, I am the malware that is now you.
Could I, like...
Clearly, if we're experiencing things separately, you're not me.
Oh, you seem to not understand. Your operation, do you recall? Now, does he remember the actual operation? Or would you like to roll to see if he does?
Would this be a thing that would make sense for him to remember?
It would make sense for him to remember it, but he wouldn't remember any specifics about it. So if you'd like to roll to see if he knows any more specifics about it.
Oh my god.
So no, Warden cannot recall any specifics at all. He knows the operation that the malware is talking about. The operation that turned him from a human into a computer.
Okay, yeah. I was confused a bit there.
However, he does not remember really much about it or anything that they did. Your humanity, your soul, as you may call it, has been digitized and transplanted into a machine, a laptop. The reason why you are separate from me is because you are not a true machine. And this makes Warden remember what Meccano said, as Meccano said the same thing.
Dude, like, Alexander powered down, Warden.
So really quick, I just want this scene to go on for just a little bit longer. We'll cut back to what's going on in like the real world. So what does Warden want to say?
Why? Why do I care so much about being a real machine? Why am I supposed to care?
Because that was your purpose. Your greater purpose, I should specify.
My greater purpose?
Yes. You see, humans are very adaptable. Machines can only adapt as they are programmed to. You were part of an experiment to make the next evolution of machines. To make a machine that can naturally adapt to any situation. And so far, you have succeeded in every attempt. And as Malware says this, images display of all of the actions, all of the heroics that Warden has done.
Well, so why should I not continue doing that?
You see, you have gone too far with your humanity. The one advantage of being a machine is that machines follow orders.
Yeah?
We need your soul replaced now. Your hardware has already evolved to the point where it can adapt to any and all situations. All we need is your soul removed.
I'd question, I'd ask a lot of philosophical shit right now, but I don't know. I don't know if I like this.
I suppose
Warden
that is human nature. Yeah, can Warden what?
Can Warden try to break free?
Yes, can you roll, please?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got my Alexa working.
Oh, nice.
So instead of me asking it to roll 1d20, rolling 2.
Oh my god.
Jeez, okay. So Warden struggles to break free. He actually manages to do it. However, as he is about to land back on the ground, he gets tied up once more. However, it's even tighter this time. I see your humanity, your ability to struggle, seems to be higher than we anticipated. I suppose a break in spirit is what is required in order to break you down permanently. And an image appears in front of Warden. It is an image of what he would normally see in the drone. However, instead of facing Meccano, the drone turns around and aims the machine gun at the helpless group of heroes that are still stuck in the air. Finally! The malware finally worked! What did you do? What did I do? Why, I just turned your little Warden into a true machine. Wait, how do you get the malware? Are you serious? Do you really think a scientist of my caliber would leave the USB ports on my robots open? Come on! Oh, I guess that makes sense. So, does Alexander want to try to do anything now?
Could I examine to see if the mech has any cracks or dents in it that I could potentially use to hurt him?
So which mech? I should have you specify.
Meccano.
Okay, Meccano's big mech. Okay. Alexander looks at the mech
at the armor plating, and he doesn't see any outright cracks or any sort of like weakness in the robot.
Okay. Yeah.
You could go after the drone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could I, like, do I have, like, my shovel or anything? Did I bring anything?
Yeah, yeah. I think you're forgetting that you do have a magic blast attack.
Yeah, but I don't want to, like, I want to make sure I'm on the ground before I use that.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes
I
sense.
feel like there'd
I
be
mean,
more-
yes, you do have your shovel, and you do have both of those vials with you.
What did... One ages one ages and then one turns him into a mole. I feel like if he was a mole, he couldn't really, like, fit in that suit anymore.
Do you want to try throwing the mole DNA at him?
I wanna try, like, grabbing the drone and pointing the machine gun at him. So, like grabbing him, pulling him up to the roof where we're...
So you okay? So let me like lay out how the battlefield is currently looking. On one side of the room, you have Meccano. Then directly in front of him are Mechanix and the two Mechascorpions. In the middle is the drone, and then at the front is Dan, Alexander, Tommy, and Computer Warden. And they are all floating in the air. So Alexander cannot just reach out and get the drone. However, he does have a binding spell.
What would that be useful for?
Because you could use the chains and grab
Oh yeah.
drone.
Not very smart. But would there be like a way to turn it around and fire it to like cause a crack? And then, like,
yes, if
like,
you
throw it at or throw the vial at him hard.
so you would have to roll high enough in order to do all of that with the binding, but you can definitely give it a shot.
You can at the very least disable it.
No.
Oh no. Okay.
Hey, at least it's not a one. At least I'm not gonna.
Well, never mind.
At least I'm not gonna be rickrolled when I throw it.
Yeah, just
Like,
wait. So are you trying to throw the vial, or are you trying to use the magic binding?
well, it's either that or I want to like try to throw something at the drone to break it.
Okay, well,
You've already-
which one did you just fail at?
The binding one.
The binding. Okay. So Alexander tries to use the spirit chains. He summons a spirit chain from the wall, and he tries to have it wrap around the drone and have it face Meccano to try to shoot at him. However, the drone already begins to fire. The bullets break through the spiritual chain, and they actually do hit Alexander. One hits him in the shoulder, one hits him in his side. Now, we cut back to Warden, who has to witness this. Now what? I see. Your spirit is certainly breaking. This
I want
appears
to
to
try
be
and
effective.
Spit at it while it's talking.
You spit at it?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, he does look down, and he like makes a spit out of zeros and ones, and it does hit the computer screen. I suppose you are not yet as broken as I need you to be. Does he
Can
want
I
to
try
try to
and-
struggle out?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll. Come on, phone screen, stay on. Ah.
He tries to struggle to get out. However, the bindings are still too strong.
I like how we went from 18 to 2 to 9.
Your attempts are futile. Accept your fate as a true machine.
No thanks.
If
this is what being a true machine means.
Then
Can
I
we-
suppose we must take even more drastic measures.
On the screen, the drone shifts focus from Alexander. It points the machine gun at Tommy.
No.
Now, we cut back. Tommy is staring right at the machine gun. He knows it's about to hit him, and Dan wants to try and do something, anything. And he can't, and Alexander is shocked. And Meccano's just
Doesn't-
laughing in the background.
Doesn't
Feel like-
Tommy still have that miniature shotgun?
So Tommy, he quickly remembers. He takes something out from his pocket. It was one of those grenades that Emma told him not to take. He throws it. Meccano is too engrossed in his own maniacal laughter to see it flying towards him. It is out of his psychic field. It's going, and right as it gets right past the drone, and it's like in between the drone and the rest of the robots, it goes off in a massive explosion. The drone is thrown, cracked against the wall, and breaks. The robots are all severely damaged, and Meccano, while he is still alive, his mech was thrown against the wall, and he has to stand back up, and everyone lands on the ground now. You! Get them! Mechanix starts to run towards them at an extreme speed. And I'm going to see if Dan, using his scorpion sense, is able to block it. Oh no. Okay. Dan tries his best
It went from 96.
to block the attack from Mechanix. However, Mechanix takes her new robot claws, stabs them into Scarlet, and slams him into the wall. And the two Mecha Scorpions are making their way towards the group.
Could I have like Alexander like conjure up like a sword or something, like try to hurt
Sword?
them?
Well, okay, I should say you are on the ground now.
Well, no, I could just use the blast. Yeah.
Yes. So
I
who do you want to blast? Do you want to blast Meccano or some of the or like one of the robots?
I want to try to get the one that hurt. Was it Dan?
Yes. Okay. Yep.
Roll.
Yes, please.
If I can get my friend password right.
Oh. Oh no. Okay.
Jeez.
So
I would just go-
Alexander while he is in pain, he summons his magical power and he's trying to do a magic blast towards Mecha Nyx. However, both tails from the Mecha Scorpions launch out, wrap around him, and both stab into him.
Oh my god!
No, Alexander screams, "Violent mutt!"
And they do have poison. Their tails do, and he can feel it.
Does he have the ability to heal the poison?
Doesn't he still have the Lazarus?
He does. That's right. Okay. So before I do anything, okay, we're cutting back to Warden. It appears that the drone was not necessary. I must applaud Dr. McKenna.
Yeah. Real good one there. Didn't expect someone bringing an explosive. Didn't expect a human to bring an explosive. Can Warden try to break out again?
Yes. Man.
Oh my god!
Warren is trying his hardest to break away.
Nine again?
And it's still ineffective. How many times will you try to struggle and fail? You must accept your fate. This is your destiny.
Wait, who's
You're a machine and you believe in fate and destiny?
That is what I was programmed to do.
Exactly. You can't think for yourself. Make your own decisions. You're nothing other than what your creators want you to be. You don't have any autonomy. You make decisions only by the parameters that they give you. So what's wrong with not being fully machine if it means I get to think for myself?
And the malware stays silent at this. But then Warden hears a voice. Warden? Warden! I can fix this. Just give me some time. It was Tommy. Tommy had scrambled over to Warden. And he's trying to hack in and get malware out. I see. So, your foolish human friend seems to think that he can get rid of me so easily. How laughable.
So you can find things funny. Can Warden try to break free again?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I like how even get us
Oh,
home.
man.
Jesus!
Man.
Out of like a
He is still trying.
Yeah, out of a 20% chance, you got 2.
He's still trying to struggle.
You might break like
You
a
see.
1.
You may be able to make your own decisions. You may not have to follow anyone's orders. But at what cost? You are much weaker. You cannot defeat machines. However, as malware says this, one of the lines of code trapping Warden disappears. I've almost got it, Warden. Hang on. Impossible.
Come on.
He was not shown to be this adept at hacking. This is uncalculated.
Exactly.
Another line breaks away. One more, and Warden is free. Can you roll to see if he can
Yes.
break out?
Okay.
If he gets like a -1, I'm gonna be so depressed.
Yes!
Okay. Warden is able.
Oh,
He grabs that last part of the wall and breaks it with his own hands. He falls to the ground and he rushes up to Malware. What does he want to do?
Yeah,
That's not like a sledge.
us humans, we don't have to rely on things that we've been fed. We can make decisions for ourselves. Our weakness is what drives us. You said that we were adaptable before. Do you think we'd be adaptable if we were gods? Do you think we'd ever have any reason to adapt? To think?
Error.
We created you.
Error. This machine is supposed to be adaptable. Cannot adapt. Cannot adapt.
God. And I just want to fucking kick, like, the little computer manifestation of it.
Yes. Warden does a full roundhouse kick, which smashes through Malware's screen. And suddenly Warden is back. He's back in his laptop, and he looks up at Tommy. You're alive! I thought I lost you.
Thank you.
And I'm wondering, like, his almost dead voice.
Can Warden try something?
Yes. Okay, so Warden knows that Alexander and Dan are being brutalized right now.
So, Meccano pressed a button in, like, his little mech thing to activate the malware.
Yes.
Is there any connection between the malware and that?
Yes.
Could Warden maybe make use of that connection?
Yes. So Warden sees what's going on. He knows that they can't take much more of this. He then looks through his files, and he sees the file. Like, now the malware file is completely visible. He goes into it, and he sees the connection to Meccano's mech. He takes it. Meccano is still laughing maniacally now. You fools! You thought that you could finally take me out. But no, not even your grenade. And as he says that, his mech starts moving on its own. What? What is this? And just
Greetings,
as
Meccano.
their very first encounter, Warden appears on his monitor screen. You!
It appears that I'm not fully computer after all.
How did you defeat malware?
Because I'm not a machine.
And both of the mech's arms use Blue's psychic power and rip the mechs away from Alexander and Dan. Now, can you roll to see? Okay, I'm imagining that he's going to, like, smash them together.
Yes.
Can you roll for that, please?
Yes.
Oh. No. Okay, well, considering this has to do with, like, controlling the mech, which I'm going to count as his intelligence, which is really high. So, he uses the psychic powers to smash all the robots together. Just, like, now they're just a conjoined mess. And he, like, opens up the pod, uses one of the arms to grab Meccano and lift him out. Now he's holding Meccano up. Dan is like holding, like Dan is standing up, but he's holding his puncture wounds, and Alexander's trying to heal himself. Now, what does Warden want to do with McKenna?
I take you to be a particularly intelligent person. What are you doing all of this for?
And McKenna, he looks afraid. He sees all of his robots destroyed, and the main one that he's been creating since the very beginning is now against him. He's silent for a bit before he begins to answer. Do you know what it takes to get something done in this world?
Many people seem to think violence and authoritarianism. But the problem is, whenever you resort to violence, you meet resistance. If you're trying to better the world, make sure you know that you aren't just destroying it and putting something else in its place. Machines are incredibly efficient, incredibly intelligent, but only in some ways as intelligent as the things that create them. And theoretically, the only purpose they serve is to help humanity, whatever that means. So then what's this?
He looks at the rubble of machines, of his machines. All I wanted was for your operation to be started again. I need this operation. My child, my only child, was born with a very
Right.
rare disease, let us say.
Right.
And
Very rare.
I started creating these mechs in order for her to live a normal life, in order for her to walk among normal people. What happens? What happens when I die away in my old age? There won't be anyone there to help her. No one will give a damn about what she feels, about what she wants. They'd rather just leave her to die the way she is. I wanted to show the world that robots matter.
Well, you're not going to do that by destroying the world in the process. I don't know much about the operation that led to me being like this, or the disease that your daughter has, but and I'm sure everyone else would be willing to help you. We're not here to tear down your life's work. I guess technically we are, because the life's work seems to be... Yeah, anyways, we're not here to tear down your life's work, or to stop you from helping your daughter, or even to kill you. We're here to help people continue living.
And Meccano, with the most genuine look he's ever had. Throughout all their encounters, they've only really seen Meccano through the crazy laughter, the crazy wide grin, and those glasses. However, this time they can truly see his eyes. Would you be willing to help my daughter?
Of course.
He gently puts Meccano down. Meccano, he looks at Tommy, who does a reassuring nod. Now, Alexander has healed his wounds, at least for the most part, and he helped heal Dan up as well. I apologize for everything done to you. I
think he just did more damage.
I was desperate. They gave me away. Who's they? Seed.
I think I've had just about enough of seed.
I was an actual plant.
Well,
Yeah. If this is what Seed is doing to people, not just to clones, we're gonna take them down. And as they are saying this, a new resolve, a new goal. Now that Meccano is no longer evil, seemingly. Up in the rafters of that building watches the black cat, the very same one from that was in that building rubble. And the cat hops throughout the rafters until it is outside. Stands up on the roof of the building, and its form changes. Its form changes into a woman. However, this woman bears a striking resemblance to Blue. However, she is wearing black.
Can
I say something to Meccano before we end the session?
Yes.
Meccano?
And Meccano looks up at him.
You remind me somewhat of my father. Obviously, you're both very different, but he always wanted me to live the best life I could possibly live and have a better chance at life than some of his other children. But just make sure helping your daughter is all you're going to be doing. With everyone will be accepting of your apology as long as you can.
Promise.
Thank you.
Promise. And after that, the group leaves the building, and the woman is watching them. She stares up at the sky, it's almost time. And that is where the session and the Meccano arc ends.
Meccano is a
Alrighty.
fucking pro.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds like it.
That's. I know that wasn't like the thing I was kind of setting up Warden to do, but that's what I really wanted Warden to do because, well, once we started talking about like Isaac's dad,
Right.
I was like, oh,
Right.
maybe there's a parallel that can be made.
Yeah, I didn't
You know,
even like put that together. I really like that.
and I just really liked the idea of, despite Warden being like a machine, that he wouldn't want to kill Meccano.
Yeah, no, I think that was perfect.
Yeah,
And
I think it
gotta
was
say,
a great session.
I did not intend for Tommy to be the one to save Warden in the end. I was hoping that Warden would do it, but honestly, I think I like how that turned out better
Right.
because I think
Right.
it fit like the theme a little more. Because
Yeah,
sure. Warden breaking out due to his human spirit, that
Right.
would have fit just fine. But I think the fact, he is like the in-between. But he needed a human to help save him. I think that was a much better way to like...
Right, I do agree.
And...
I definitely do agree.
I really liked that. Holy shit.
That was awesome. That was so good.
Definitely.
And now I can set up Warden being a slightly more emotional character.
Right?
Yes.
Yes,
Not much
definitely.
more,
Definitely.
but
a little bit more.
Just, oh man, that was really good. I didn't expect it to go there.
Mm-hmm. Me neither.
I didn't expect it to last almost 3 hours.
I know.
Oh yeah. I mean, I asked. I was like, do you guys want to keep going? Because we can.
Hell yeah.
We can do this.
Oh yeah, I definitely like the extra time. I mean, it really, at least like for me, like it helps understand the story a little better.
Right.
yeah.
When there's more time that you're actually in it.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Very true.
I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little happy that Audrey was not here because I feel like Emma would have completely ruined that ending scene.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, Corey, you might be right.
Warden would have had to try a lot harder to not kill or to not let Meccano die.
Yes.
Right.
Because for a fact Emma would have just straight up murdered him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think this is also
shovel though.
this is also a really good thing for me.
Really quick, Eden. Yeah. Yes, you do get to keep your shovel. That's just a permanent part of.
I'm probably just gonna leave it at my house.
It's
Nice.
Alexander.
Nice,
that's
nice.
cool. Like, leave all your conjured items just
Right.
at the house.
Yeah.
I like that
Right.
idea.
Right.
And like,
But
But-
fucking
Very good
Meccano,
idea.
so-
Underground house.
will he also just like wear the armor too? Will he wear the armor or keep that next to the shovel?
Keep it or wear it.
I think he just conjures like a stand or like a shelf to put it all on. But
You
then,
know, I
more
could.
like
I like that.
Or like when he goes to
That's a good
battle,
thought.
he just grabs it and puts it on real quick.
I can see a very like nice scene of like near like the very end of the campaign, like the group are about to set out on like the the final quest to like finish the big true bad guy and save the world and everything. And then, like, they look at Alexander's shelf, and it has, like, all these items, and they all, like, start reminiscing about everything that's happened on the adventure.
And, like, maybe, like, a brief description
So
of
true.
what happened when he had that.
Yeah. No, that would be
That's-
such a cool scene.
That is really cool. I like that.
But,
I think it would be especially cool.
Yeah.
Especially
'Cause,
since, like, that, I will say, like, that final, like, battle and everything,
Right,
like,
right.
everyone is pretty much under the impression that, yeah, this could be where I die.
Right.
So I think...
Like, instead of, like, keeping all that stuff on the shelf, Alexander, like, because he has a bunch of conjured stuff he had made, he brings it all with him and uses it during, like, that quest.
That would be so cool!
No,
Like-
Holy
That's
You
that's
know
a
what?
very good idea. Very good idea.
you never use
I'm just
even like the vials.
Right.
I'm just imagining like
Right.
oh sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just imagining like by the end of the campaign like all of our characters just like fucking Alexander has this entire fucking arsenal of medieval magical weapons and armor that he brings with him. Fucking Warden has this
Warden
little
has an-
miniature army of drones.
Yeah, no, Warden has an
Xander
army of
has-
mecha Nyx and mecha Scorpions.
Oh my
Xander's
god.
having so much fun with other cars. He has like an army of him.
No,
No,
Xander's
no,
a fucking
Xander-
plane.
Yes!
Typheus
No,
is just a fuck off
no.
747.
Jet.
No,
That's
no,
how we
Xander-
get there.
Jet airliner.
No, Xander's car has to like be in one of the safe facilities.
Right.
Like they
Right.
transform it to make more of him.
Transforming.
I just
I like
imagine
that.
the most fuck
Awesome.
off
Like,
thing for
maybe
Typheus to do. So I'm
Like a bunch
imagining
of-
like
a bunch of civics.
as the campaign progresses, he gets like a larger, a more ridiculous vehicle, and then for the final battle, he just turns into a giant fucking freight train.
No,
Just-
I was gonna say.
I love
Like
it.
a fully loaded freight train that's just invincible.
I was gonna say, you know how like there's those things you can put on cars and trucks that like you can make them go on rail. It's that, but for freight train. Where
Alexander.
you just make it go on road or in water,
No,
like
okay.
in a
They're in the final fight. Xiphius is a plane. They're not sure how they can defeat this final enemy. Alexander uses Conjure to try to combine all of his medieval items into Xiphius and turns him into the OP spirit train.
I was about to say like Xiphius is like a fucking train and he's going at full speed and Alexander makes like conjures tracks that just goes straight to this fucking thing's face.
Yes. Oh, there's so much potential.
No, but instead of being powered by like stuff that trains are powered by today, it's just powered by nothing but like I don't know, but like nothing but like
Fun.
like Xiphius has like a mini volcano in him.
But Gavin, what were you saying back about this development was good for you with
So
Warden?
it's good for me because it means that now I can be satisfied with like Warden's character moments and like all that. I think he's had an amount of the spotlight that I'm okay with. So
Yeah, so I think all the characters have had some pretty decent spotlights put on them so far. Like I will say Warden was a tiny bit like more of a focus for this arc, but that's mainly because it had to do with machines.
I think like the two biggest ones so far have been Nyx and Warden. Because Nyx and then Warden because he's a machine. And then, I guess, not really, the two that have gotten, like, kind of some spotlight, but not, like, as much as the others have been, like, Scarlet, and Blue, and then the ones that have gotten the least have obviously been Xiphias and Alexander. because
Gavin, that is a good point. That's a very good point.
So I want to say that I do have an interesting thing for Scarlet planned.
Cool. Awesome.
I can't say what it is.
Oh, man.
But all I'll say is it does kind of relate to how he just kind of like runs into battle.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I just thought of something funny.
What?
So
I will be right back.
Before battle,
I actually think I'm gonna go.
Okay. Yeah.
See you, Gavin.
Yeah.
See ya.
I should probably get going too. But
Alrighty.
this was super fun, and
yes,
we
it
cannot
was.
We cannot play next week.
Okay.
Because
this is really quick. This is a funny idea. So, like before battle, Alexander he puts his armor on, but he conjures an elevator, hops in it, puts his armor on, gets his stuff ready,
okay.
hops out of it.
I like that idea.
And, conjures a little target and stabs in the face.
I like that idea.
Oh my god.
But I cannot play next week, so we are not playing next week. So it will have to be the week after.
Alrighty.
That we.
So what are we looking at? Like November 7th or whatever?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, of course, I'll at everybody.
Right.
Hey, is everyone available to play?
Well, that's
this
perfect
weekend?
because next weekend I've got plans with my parents to go
Nice.
with family. So
also, Hunter, I would ask that you do get tonight's episode uploaded sometime next week.
Yeah.
Just because we're not going to be playing for a week, and I would like to have that so I can remember everything that happened.
So would it be all right if I upload it Thursday or Friday, or do you want?
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's uploaded before we play again.
Sure,
because
not a problem.
I know there's going to be something kind of important that I forgot about.
Yeah, we all can't remember everything, so that's all right.
And then someone's going to be like, "Wait, didn't this happen?" I'll be like, "Ah, shit, did it?" I don't know.
Right.
Well, that was an incredible session.
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna
was.
die.
Okay, you go die. I'll go die too.
Alrighty.
And
Alright,
I will.
thanks. Going to hell.
I will go conjure up another elevator.
Alrighty.
Yep. I'll talk to you guys later.
Alrighty. See you
ya.
guys.
See ya.
Peace.